again, by the way. Hi, guys. Hi, guys. We're back. Yes, we are back.
Yes.
All right.
Schwicken Sie back.
Schwecken Sie Deutsch. Sprechen Sie Deutsch. Hello, friends. Hello. Okay. Yes. Yes.
Oh, I see myself now. It's like, ooh, I gotta, like...
Not look at yourself. Okay, gaming talk show's good.
Someone's in the
good.
pit.
Someone's in the pit. Someone's in the pit. We're here! We are officially here, guys. Welcome to a very special edition of Nerd Herders.
Yes.
Yes. This is the TwitchCon edition. My thought was, instead of having a normal stream where I just talked about TwitchCon the whole time and repeated myself a bazillion times, that we could just do a TwitchCon version and have Cool J interview me, have you guys ask questions, and I'll just answer.
All the questions will be answered here.
Tell about my crazy adventures in San Francisco. So, yeah, what's everybody
Especially the three-way.
What's everybody been up to? I hope you're all well. It's been so long since we've seen you. But I guess let's just welcome a few people in. Some of my favorite people ever. Gaming the Good Life. Shadow Company. Obviously, Cool J Punk.
What a sellout.
Golden Godzilla. Renkin, what's up, buddy?
Ranking my man.
Who else is here? Van Crom. I don't know if you left Van Crom, but if you're still here, what's up, buddy? Good to see you. Megalodon, Slayer of Humans. Nicole, my dear. Evie, I don't know if you're still here.
All these awesome motherfucking people.
Yeah, thank you so much for being patient.
here.
Thanks for hanging out and waiting. Renkin, did I say Renkin? I don't know. Thanks for hanging out and waiting through the long nothingness that was going on. But
there was music.
Yes, the long music break. You guys are amazing. You're all amazing. I'm gonna tweet real quick that this shit is real and it's live.
It means I need to retweet and favorite it.
Yep,
like,
that's right.
Yeah.
Immediately, you gotta do it within 30 seconds.
Within 30 seconds, or I get fired from the Nerd Herders.
Alright. And, you guys
Roz
have been fucking... Roz is still here. What a guy. Yes, come get herded, nerds.
Megalodon _Slayer of _humans is here.
Yes, he is. I think he is Golden Godzilla's brother, which I didn't know until just
nice.
recently, which is cool as fuck.
That's what I'm talking about.
I love it when families and friends all jump in.
They want a piece of the nerd herding.
Yes.
Yes.
All right. Tweet twatted. I twatted the tweet. We have officially tweeted the twat. Okay. So, what's up, guys? Good to see you all. Cool J. How have you been, brother?
I'm doing pretty fucking awesome.
Good.
Especially now that you're here.
Oh, goodness.
Makes life a little bit better, if you know what I mean.
I know what you mean, man.
And
I feel
since...
the same about you.
That's what I'm talking about. Especially since it's been so long since the Nerd Herd episode, it only makes it right to do 2 in 1 week. You know,
This is
if
true.
you guys don't know, Saturday is the official Nerd Herder day. In case y'all haven't heard or anything like that, Saturdays, that's the day to be on Nerd Herders at the same time, 6 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. Yeah.
Yes. That's what's going to happen, guys. Saturdays, 6 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. From here on out, that is the plan. There will most likely be days where it doesn't happen, but most of the time it will. So expect that coming down the pipe. And
Coming
yes,
down the pipe.
coming down my pipe into your mouth. Oh yeah. So yes, we will have a Nerd Herders this Saturday, everybody. This coming Saturday.
Yes,
so
we
look
will.
for that. Spread the word, and help us help you. I don't know how.
Sounds fantastic.
Yeah. I guess that's pretty good, guys. I don't know. Let's get into it.
Yeah.
Are you ready?
I hope so.
Well, it's not. I mean, it's not that difficult. You know what? I'm gonna put in.
Oh, I hear meow meow.
Hi, there's a kitty cat right here.
Uh-oh. Like, take this time to actually get all our real viewers and put the cat on the screen.
Hera, come here. Meow?
Oh my god, it's gonna be so... Oh, man. You know what they didn't do? Okay, here's something, guys, I have... I'm just gonna throw it out there. Alright, so TwitchCon, I watched a little bit on Saturday, and they announced, like, yeah, you're gonna be able to upload your own content to Twitch, which is fucking awesome, so that kind of eliminates YouTube altogether. So if you want to be a streamer plus a YouTuber, now you can just be a Twitcher and have YouTube concept on stream, and it's fucking amazing, which is really cool. But something I have that they need to do is they're gonna make it where you have your own thumbnails for your highlights, which I think is fucking awesome. So you can capture that one moment that looks interesting, like people will want to click that. But I think there needs to be thumbnails for your live broadcasts. You know what I mean? Like maybe it's a picture of you just looking at the camera smiling and you get a picture of it and put it on there instead of it having to be random for different people when they look at it. I think that'd be a fantastic idea.
Yeah, it is a bit weird that is how they do it, but it's also kind of cool because it keeps you it keeps it up to date on what you're actually doing.
Kind of, because I mean there's been plenty of
although it does get
streams
fucked
I've
up.
gone to, yeah, where I've like been like, oh, they're doing this, click it, and they're just completely doing something different.
That's true. That is true. And sometimes I'll see somebody's image get stuck on something, and it never changes.
Yeah.
Like it'll be their intro or something.
But then what I don't understand is like a lot of Twitch whores. We all know what we've talked about it before. For some reason,
Twitch horse.
it's always on the breast. Like it never goes. It's like they have like a camera that's like, oh, boobies, and it just stays on that picture. So no matter how many times you click it, no matter how many times you go to the stream, I know from experience it's gonna be boobies.
I almost wonder if there's a person that purposely goes in and stops,
That's what
or
I think.
takes the image and puts it in there. Maybe there is. Maybe there's a guy that maybe he secretly wrote that into a program and he maybe it automatically has a booby sensing camera and it's like boobs, snap the picture, put it up there.
I know from experience. You know it, man. But yeah, I don't know. So okay, we starting this thing off, man.
Let's get it done.
Are you fucking ready? Well, I think the one question I'd put at the beginning, because usually a lot of people, you watch interviews, they save it from the end, or it could be a filler question, but I feel like this is a good starting off question to get this all kicked off. What was your most memorable and favorite experience while you were at TwitchCon 15, something.
Oh boy, 2012. I remember back in 2012.
Yes.
Oh shit! Real quick. I don't know if Jack.
In the house.
I don't know if Jack is still here, but he wanted this playlist link. How do I share it? There it is.
Yep. Is it Jack attacking?
Yep.
Yep. He is definitely still in here, and he can definitely get that playlist.
Boom! That's the playlist link, sir.
The playlist is right there in the
All
chat
right.
box.
Okay. So most memorable or most favorite moment
Well,
blackout.
I'd say,
Welcome.
yeah, I'd say if it's your most memorable, then it would probably be your favorite too. You know what I mean? Or maybe it wouldn't be because if it was something embarrassing.
Well,
then you'd
yeah. What
remember
if it was
more.
like horrible? What if
Okay, well,
what if
then
I got
I want-
de-pantsed and there was a million people that saw me get de-pantsed and laughed at my.
Then you would have fucked like 500,000 of them.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just the odds.
That's
you know?
true. That's a good
But
point.
what I'm saying is like, let's just go with most memorable moment in TwitchCon.
Honestly, it would have to be. There's two that I would say are really close to each other, but simply because I absolutely love Man versus Game. I think meeting Man versus Game was my most memorable and favorite moment of TwitchCon. The dude was just super humble, really nice. It took forever because they pulled his line aside. He was about 30 minutes late because he was in an interview, and they had other people coming in that were gonna do meet and greets and stuff. So they put Man's line to the side where it wasn't in the way of other people trying to get interviews and meet and greets and stuff. So he just took 10 minutes with each person probably, and there was a huge line of people. I was pretty much at the end because I took off. I was doing other shit. I was walking around, checking out games. I was meeting other people. And then I came back to his line later when I saw that he had come back. So I was towards the end. There was maybe 8 people behind me, and probably 50 in front of me. So it was about a 2-hour wait before I got up and was able to talk to him. But dude was so cool, so friendly. We talked for a good 10 to 15 minutes, and we kept talking, and I felt so bad that all these people behind us had to keep waiting that I said, hey man, as much as I would love to stand here and just talk to you forever for the rest of the night, whatever, I really feel bad that I'm holding all these people up. And he was just like, oh shit, yeah, man, that's cool. I totally understand. So, got a picture with him, gave him one of my t-shirts, and it was cool, man. He was just really friendly. We talked about everything. We talked about a ton about Dark Souls and his stream, and
that sounds fantastic.
It was cool, man. It was a good time. So that was probably
awesome.
my favorite time for the whole thing. Cause
now, do you think? Okay, what were you saying?
Go ahead.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay, I was gonna say. Now, do you think it was so memorable because of the fact that it ended up this great fucking guy that so many people look up to? You know, you see him with like 5,000-10,000 people watching his streams, maybe more than that sometimes. But this great dude, when you actually met him, he was actually just as you expected. You know, because you're gonna have expectations about like I'm sure. If I ever got big or you ever got big, people would have expectations from our streams of what we'd be like. But in real life, they'd probably be like, what the fuck's wrong with this dude? Why is he so fucking weird? But to me, so I'm saying, like, did it make it so much better, the fact that this awesome dude that I've watched, I follow him, I haven't subbed to him, I haven't really watched him that much, I'm a Summit fanboy, I guess. But, the fact that you meet this dude and he's just everything you want him to be. He's a cool fucking dude, and definitely somebody you could see, like, if you had the opportunity, chill out with him, be good friends with him and stuff like that.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I think I would say a lot of people on Twitch are probably pretty genuine who they are. I don't think there's too many characters, although there are definitely.
Oh yeah, there's definitely characters.
There's definitely people that play characters.
Yeah,
but I feel
there's still things like there's things I've talked to you about that I try not to talk about in stream because like there's no need for that negativity in stream. You know what I mean?
Sure, absolutely.
So that's what I'm saying.
But yeah, I think Man is not a character. When you see how he is on his stream, that's pretty much just how he is, man. He doesn't fuck around, and he doesn't do anything weird or out of the ordinary to get viewers or to have a gimmick or anything. He just that's him. And that's exactly what he was when I met him. So it was cool to see that is truly how he is. And it was funny because he rambles, man. And he rambles a shit ton in his streams.
So awesome.
And he was just rambling. And a couple times he looked at me and he goes, sorry, man, I'm rambling. I was like, no, man, keep talking. I'm loving it.
Honestly, I've been watching other streamers. And guys, if you don't know, I don't think she's here. She'll probably be in here sooner or later. Mage Hero is a fantastic new streamer. She's awesome. And I think I found something, and I'm going to try to do it more often, because I know there's some dull moments, like when I stream, or maybe you see it in other streamers. But what I'm saying is, like, I bought her a scary game called Layers of Fear, which, if you haven't heard of it, it's fantastic. It hasn't finished yet. It's still in, like, beta or something like that. There's no ending to it yet, but it's a fantastic game. And what I'm saying is, the entire time, she's so scared and doesn't want to play it, all she does is talk, but she brings in so many people, and people just enjoy it and love the fact that, like, she's just sitting here talking and narrating everything. Like, there was this hilarious moment where she got super scared because you walk down the hallway and the door like cracks, like slams shut. You walk past the door, you go to the other door, you try opening that door, it's locked, and that door that slams shut slams like kind of open. And then she goes next to it, and it like slammed all the way open, and she's like, "Oh, Kool-Aid man!" Like she just freaked out, and it was crazy, and just stuff like that. So a tip I would say to you guys, and a tip I need to learn myself is even if like say you have 0 viewers, just talk, because like you know if you're a brand new streamer, you're still gonna want to practice for whenever you get bigger and stuff like that. And if you'll just sit there and talk to yourself, you know, talk about everything, narrate everything, and I think that's a really good way and a big way to get people, bring people, and people wanting to be more interactive and watch your stream. And that's just my tip.
Just the tip.
Just a tip.
Just to see how it feels.
Yeah. It's definitely something I've noticed.
I agree, and I
Well,
actually...
It's like you, too.
That's what I was going to say. I want to pose a question to you and to everybody. Does it ever get annoying? Because every once in a while, I stop purposely to just have a break from talking, and I think in my head, maybe I should have more long pauses, because I feel like it's getting annoying. I feel like I never stop talking. I feel like that gets annoying.
No, I disagree completely, because of the fact that, and like, I know I do it because, like, you know, there's moments in the games I get too into games sometimes, maybe, and I've been trying to look more at chat, but my thing is, like, and why I enjoy watching your stream, and like I could sit there for hours and watch it, is because of the fact that you do talk so much, and you got to remember, like, as the viewer, you know, because I mean I stream too, but like I'm nowhere near your level, and I'm hoping one day I can. But what I'm saying is, as a viewer, my person, I'm pretty sure people like this agree. We're coming for entertainment. We're coming to watch you do your thing. We're not watching Mr. Blah 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 or Mrs. Blah 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 play the same game. We're watching you because we enjoy what you do and we love it, you know, and that's why we want to watch you. And so I would say keep talking, keep narrating the way you do, saying the funny stuff you do, and I think it's fantastic, and I think that's what keeps people coming in, and you're getting those follows and people bigger amounts of viewers, and it's just great. And I think there's nothing you should stop about it. There's no reason to have the pauses, because if anything, a pause is just going to be you, the viewer, hearing the game and then watching you play the game. But if there's never any pauses, I mean, of course there'll be pauses, but if there's always you there narrating what's going on, then they always have the aspect of the game, the aspect of your narration, and then they can see you playing the game while you narrate it, and then you're at your chat, and it's just a great combination.
Okay, that's good, man. I kind of figured it's probably better to keep talking, but like I said, sometimes I just wasn't quite sure if it was too much, and there should be maybe more spaces of me just playing for a minute. But yeah, if you guys are telling me that, that's what I wanted to hear, and it looks like people in chat are also agreeing. So I'll keep doing what I'm doing. That's cool. That's good to hear.
Yeah.
That is good to hear.
No, that's at least my opinion. You know, that's just me saying my thing.
Yeah, I mean, when I think about it, if I'm watching a streamer and there is a long pause, sometimes it's perfect, but a lot of times it's awkward. And
yeah, depending on that situation going in the game, I would say.
Yeah, sometimes
like,
it's perfect, depending
part.
on, yeah.
Because, I mean, yeah, and I've seen you do that, too. Like, you'll be talking, and all of a sudden you're like, oh, shit. And, like, there's, like, 4 dudes on you, and you're like, oh, God. Let's make this gay porno really fast. And talk to you.
4 dudes on me. Happens all the time. Oh, Midnight. You're amazing. No one gets tired of my sexy voice. Thank you. That's funny.
Very nice.
That's always so funny when people tell you that they like your voice, because every time you hear it, you're like, that's not even how I sound.
Yeah, because
that's not how it fucking sounds.
It's been scientifically proven, I guess, that no one likes their own voice.
Yeah, I could see that, because you're used to one way that you sound, and then once you record it and listen to it,
you're like, what the fuck is wrong with me?
Yeah, you realize that that's not how you sound at all. It's strange. Oh, there's a cat. Hi, kitty.
Kitty.
Kitty floating.
All
right, cool.
Well,
what else you got
I
for
guess
me?
we get back in TwitchCon. All right, so we got your most memorable moment, meaning the amazing man versus game, the awesome dude himself.
Yes.
All right, so were there any embarrassing moments?
Any embarrassing moments? let's see. I don't know. I mean, nothing that really stands out.
Yeah, you're like, holy shit! Like, what the fuck just
Yeah,
happened?
there was an awkward moment that happened that I can think of. Wasn't really embarrassing. Maybe the other guy was embarrassed. I don't know. It was a little awkward. Um, this was at the after party, and Ezekiel the Third was there, and he was kind of being mobbed by a bunch of people, and I was just drunk at this point, and I didn't care. I just wanted to say what's up to him, so I just ran up to him and I was like, Zeke, what's up? And he turned around and like we shook hands, and we just said what's up to each other real quick, and then some guy was like, oh, let me get a picture with you real quick, and I don't even know exactly what happened, but I had a drink.
I already know. Oh my god.
I don't think you do. I don't think you do. You might think you do. I had a drink in one hand, and as he turned quickly to go take a picture with the guy, he kind of hit my drink, but I was like moving it out of the way, and as I moved it out of the way, I moved it like over to my side, and then some guy that was standing next to Zeke on the other side thought I was handing him my drink so I could be in the picture. So he like grabs my drink out of my hand, and I just looked at him and I said, why did you just take my drink, bro? He goes, oh, I thought you were trying to get in the picture and you were handing me your drink. I was like, wow, man, that's really nice of you. I wouldn't ever be that rude, but can I get my drink back? I was just like, it's cool, bro. It's fine. It was just weird. It was awkward.
Yeah, I thought you were gonna say, hey, let me get a picture. You were gonna jump in and try to get a picture with the dude. Oh my god.
That would have been hilarious. If I pushed Zeke out of the way, I put my arm around the guy and I'm like, what's up?
Notice, and he goes back and he's like, oh, I got this picture of Zeke, and it's just you and him.
That would have been hilarious.
Yeah. All right, then here's a question, because this is not really, I don't think many people would ask this question, but was the alcohol expensive there?
Oh, yeah. It's San Francisco, so everything is going to be expensive right off the bat.
Okay.
They had, on the top floor, it was 3 levels. On the top floor, they had like a little DJ booth and a bar. And beers up there, the cheapest beer was domestics, like Coors Light or Bud Light. Yeah, those were $7.50 for a bottle.
Oh my god, for a bottle? You might as well buy your own fucking 30 rack and then.
Yeah, it was crazy. And then, if you wanted an import, they were $8.
Oh my god.
And I don't know, I didn't look into the liquor or anything, but it was probably anywhere from $8 to $12, depending on what kind of liquor you wanted. Would be my guess.
$5 shots.
Oh no, probably $8 for a shot.
$8, God.
Oh yeah.
America. That shit's ridiculous.
Yeah, it was expensive. So actually,
but it's expected, you know, like it's an event, and for some reason people are like, oh, we're having an event, we're just gonna blow up the alcohol sales. And I mean, it makes them money because people, even if people pregame, they're like, you know what, I'm not gonna spend money there. They pregame, they get there, like, fuck, I want something to drink. They buy more alcohol. You know, it's all part of the marketing scheme.
Well, dude, I went to a couple bars and it was the same. If you wanted, except you would get
even outside of TwitchCon.
Yeah, except it was a pint.
Okay.
You would get a pint, and so instead of 12 ounces, it's 16. But it was still $8.
Yeah, but I mean,
it's a little better.
For a pint is still a lot better than 12 ounces.
Yeah, absolutely, man. 4 more ounces, it's not as bad. So. I mean, it's San Francisco, man. California is just expensive as fuck. Everything is. So, I was expecting it. I had a bunch of extra cash just for that.
Okay.
But actually, for the after party, I had bought it's like a 5th of Jack, like a little plastic bottle.
Yeah.
And I had it with me the whole time. And I was just like, I don't know, I'm going to use it just in case somewhere, I'm sure. And sure enough, I hadn't even touched it. Got to the after party and looked at the prices. The prices were about the same at the after party. Actually, if I wanted a rum and Coke or whiskey and Coke, it would have been $12 at the after party.
That's crazy.
Yeah, so I had my little flask in my back pocket, and I just bought a Coke for $4. A fucking Coke for $4, and I just dumped it all in there, and
you just kind of shook it up a little bit, and you were good to go.
Yep, it was good. And I actually, that's all I used the whole time. I just bought that one Coke.
Yeah.
And it was funny because when I was talking to Sour Kool-Aid Show, I'm at Sour Kool-Aid Show, and we had a nice chat. He was like, "You're not drinking?" I was like, "Bro, I brought my own whiskey." He's like, "Oh, fuck, that's smart as shit. This was $12."
That's good. Yeah, like, actually, I have an untraceable flask, which I'll show you right now.
Untraceable?
Untraceable.
What is
See this
that?
right here? That's a flask. Like...
What's it made out of? That's
it's a
insane.
legit flask, but it's
Is that
one
ceramic?
Of like 5, yeah, it's one of 5 in the world ever made by the artist that made this. So I would never use it because I was lucky enough. We had a very small school. We didn't really get the best teachers, but our art teacher was actually the brother of our superintendent, and he was a professional artist. So he had connections, and he really took a liking to us. You know, we got close. You know, like there was only like 12 kids in the class probably. So like, you know, he liked us. We were the seniors, blah blah blah. So we got him to make these things, and there's only like 4 or 5 of us that actually got him. That he made them for, because we were the ones that like stood out and that he really liked, and they're like one of a kind beasts. You know what I mean? Like
that's sweet.
Like, I could be like literally like one of like 5 right there, and in the world. And this guy, like, so if he gets bigger, and it could be worth like a lot of money, but I would never sell it. You know?
That's fucking awesome. So is it plastic lined? Is that?
No, it has like, it's literally like the clay inside doesn't break down with liquid inside of it.
Oh, okay.
Made, yeah, it's all made like where you could just fill it up and take it anywhere, and it would never be detected.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Hells yeah. I've never... that's the first time I've ever seen a ceramic flask. That's cool. It's amazing. As fuck.
Yeah, I always have it with me, and I always try to take care of it, you know, because it's a momentum.
Hells yeah. I like what Cam Bam said. Just act cute, then a guy will buy your drinks for you. Well, I tried that, and it didn't fucking work, so go figure.
Legendary Leah bought you a few drinks?
I didn't see her at the after party.
Oh. Yeah, you did say it was like a wiener fest over
after party was a total sausage fest.
That's another thing, guys. If y'all are thinking about, especially the females in here, if y'all are thinking about going to next TwitchCon, I know me and Fonzie will definitely be there, unless something happens to me, which I don't know. But if something happens to me crazy, I'll be there next year for sure. And so what I'm saying is, if you go and you're trying to get some, apparently there's a lot of dudes and not that many females. Your odds are good.
Yeah, ladies. Oh, yeah. Ladies. Or if you're a dude and you're trying to hook up with another dude.
That's always fine. There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
Look for me. I mean, I'll be out of the army. Fuck it. I'm just kidding.
I'll have Midnight buy me drinks, then give them to you, Fonzie. Yes! Well, trust me, I've already learned a bunch of tricks. You can carry a backpack. If you really wanted to drink at the event, you can carry a backpack with you, so you could just bring in whatever you wanted. And, I mean, you could just have pre-mixed rum and cokes chilling in your backpack and drink those if you wanted, or whatever.
Yeah,
definitely. It's not that hard.
It's not even like, that's like something you learn if you drink. I used to be a really heavy, bad drinker, and that's why like I drank 30 beers after 7 months of not drinking, and I just completely stopped again. But it's just like, so you find ways to do things like that, of course. So
yeah,
there's ways around everything.
And getting into the show or the after party with a little flask on me was no problem. They didn't check at all. So
my question is, okay, I get a message from you on WhatsApp, and I was kind of concerned. You get there, you're like, my badge isn't working. What the fuck? You're telling me some shit's going on. What was that about?
Oh, it was weird, dude. Yes, a camel pack filled with beer.
There's Joe O's, the man.
Yes, what's up, Joey?
That's another person we're gonna see at TwitchCon next year.
Hells yeah.
Joe was the one that called it. We're making a blood pact, apparently.
Yeah, so
me, you, Joe O's, and Meichiro.
Can we do a blood and semen pack?
Oh, it's gonna be everything pack.
Yes.
Feces and all.
Yes. So okay, so when I get there to TwitchCon, they mailed a lot of people their badges. So I had my badges with me, which are, I don't know where they are. I had my badges, and I had my own lanyard. It was just a black lanyard. And I walk up to the entrance to try and get in, and this old lady stops me and says, "I'm sorry, you have to have a TwitchCon lanyard to get in."
What?
And I said, "What?" I have my passes right here. She said, oh yeah, you need a different lanyard. I said, my passes don't get me into the show. She said, nope, you gotta go see the guys over there. And it was a fucking giant line. And she's like, yeah, you gotta go see the guys over there to get a lanyard. I'm like, okay, I thought my passes would get me in, but I'll go get a lanyard. So I wait in line for probably 20 minutes or something, get a lanyard, and then walk in. It was the dumbest thing I've ever seen. It made no sense. I just think the lady was old and just didn't really comprehend like that I had the passes. I don't know, dude. It was so
that's
weird.
Where I come in though, because like legitimately I could be in a wheelchair next year. Meaning, hey, we're gonna get
bro,
fucking combat veteran, dude, disabled veteran. We're getting in the front of that goddamn.
Jesus Christ, man! I hope to God that you're not in a wheelchair,
dude,
man.
In the path I'm going and how bad things are getting, like, and how fast they're changing, I'm not gonna be upset if it happens, and it's very likely. Not trying to get negative mood around here.
I know what you mean.
I've accepted already, and
I know what you mean.
But believe me, I will use that shit till the day I die. Fucking combat disabled combat veteran. That's the word. We will be using that shit, and we're a team. Like, yeah, this is my helper. He fucking pushes me around, bitches. Get out of the way. We're using that shit.
There was actually a guy in line with me for the after party.
Yeah.
And he was with his buddy who was in a wheelchair. And he was pushing him around, and they basically got right in because there was like a handicap accessible no line thing. So, I mean, it could happen, but dear God, man, I hope we're not in that situation, dude. I would much rather have you just be normal. If you guys don't know, do you want to share real quick what's happening?
I mean, if you don't mind, I don't want to bring the fucking. I don't want to really bring.
Well,
that,
I feel like we should tell people what's happening with you. I feel like it's, if you want to, it's totally up to you, man.
Yeah,
like,
I have no problem with people knowing. It's just I didn't know the mood of the nerd herders you wanted.
Well, I mean, it's tough and it sucks, but at the same time, yeah. I mean, I feel like it's good for all these people to know, and I don't know. I just.
All right. Well,
I think you should tell them,
guys. All right, this is what happened. I'll try to make it short. What happened is all right, so I'm infantry. I've been in the army for almost 3.5 years now, getting close to 3.5 years. You do a lot of stuff that strains your back. You know, carrying fucking rucksacks with a whole bunch of weight, or just doing stupid shit like carrying a 240 Bravo, which is a heavy machine gun that, you know, carrying around with no sling, so that hurts. Even if you have a sling, there's just a lot of stuff. All right, I go to Afghanistan, and there's two things that happen in Afghanistan. One, there's a lot of fucking stress. Even if, like, you don't think you're in stress, you're always gonna have that stress, because, like, even though, like, okay, I can explain things later, but there's a lot of fucking stress because, you know, people are dying, shit like that. But then there's also it's mental and physical stress on your body. You know, you got fucking shit going on, like carrying a whole bunch of weight or running this way with a whole bunch of gear on. So it takes a toll on your body. Well, apparently my mom told me when I was younger, my body did age a little faster than normal, and I don't know why. But I have this thing in my lower spine. It's probably in more of my spine, but it's called degenerative disc disease. Basically, you have your spine, and it's in chunks like this. So you have like one bone, two bones, and it goes all the way down. That's how your spine's made. And like 2 parts of my spine and my lower back are like dehydrated, meaning they're shrinking. So like this bone is starting to get smaller, and behind each spine there's these 2 little bones that look like triangles, and in between those 2 little bones there's your nerve for your spine, controlling like all your shit up and down. So the smaller the bone gets, the smaller those, like the more these bones push on your nerve, you know. And then there's tendons around your nerve, meaning the first level of tendon is pain, so that's why you have a lot of pain. Second level is numbness, so that's why I get numbness, and then third level, when it's finally done, is no feeling at all, which is the end game, and like, fuck, you're done. But so that's what's going on with me, guys. I limp around everywhere. I'm 22 years old. I'm fucked. I've got a lot of people that think I'm lying about it. That's why maybe if y'all seen my stream lately, I've been down and I got a lot of shit going on. But yeah, that's kind of how everything's going on. But nothing to worry about. Like, you know, I'm gonna get out of the army. Everything's gonna be great.
Well, uh, I think on the positive side of things, yeah, it's fucked up and it sucks, but there doesn't seem to be like one cure or one way to fix it. But there are definitely surgeries out there, and there's things that he can do that would possibly help it.
But it's nothing in America, because that's why the Army was like, yeah, we already talked to the surgeons, and there's nothing we can do for your back. That's why they're sending me to pain management, and then after that, it's that med board.
But at least when you had a huge dick when you were 12.
Exactly.
Yeah. So there's definitely some possibilities to help him, but he needs to get out of the military first, because they can't do anything in the military. But it's a fucked up situation because they're holding him in there, and the sooner they let him out, the better opportunities he'll have.
Stuff like that
to help him. So we'll see what happens. Just send good vibes his way. If you're into praying, pray for him. Just send some positive thoughts Cool J's way, and let's all hope that he's not in a wheelchair anytime soon.
Yeah, and if it happens, it happens, guys. Believe me. As soon as I get out, well, I try to do it still now when I stream, but as soon as I get out of the military, you're gonna see a new and like. Even if I lost my legs, like to where I couldn't use my legs ever again, or my penis, or anything below my waist, I would not care. The stream will be amazing. I promise you that. It's gonna be awesome. I'm gonna be high as fuck, so that's gonna be awesome. And you're gonna get great YouTube and streaming content coming from me and Bonsai, and it's gonna be something you're gonna love and y'all are gonna want to share. And I promise you that'll happen. So, no matter what, I gotta get out of the Army.
Yes. And everybody, send love Cool J's way. Send some love Cool J's way. Yeah, dude, I'm pulling for you. You know that. So hopefully everything turns out good. So sorry guys. I feel like he should tell people. We kind of brought it up, and I'm sure you guys were wondering what the fuck we were talking about, but I do love Cool J's outlook on just life, period. And honestly, there's some people that you worry about if a situation like that was to happen. And there's some people you're like, you know what? They're a positive person that has a great outlook on life and can roll with the punches like nobody else. And I think Cool J is somebody that can absolutely handle some crazy shit happening to him and come out the other side a better person for it. So
the way I see it is, I'm fucked. But like I've told people before, I don't know if I've said this on my stream, is the fact that I shouldn't be here and my friends shouldn't be here. So it's like every day now is like an extra life. So it's like better to look towards the future than be like, oh, I'm not gonna be able to use my legs. Who gives a fuck, man? I should be dead, you know? Like, it's that simple. It's better than death. I would rather not use my legs than be fucking in a coffin. And so yeah, it's like whatever. And what was the other thing? Fuck, it was like something cool. Positive, something, love. Let's just go with that.
Love. Cool J's not a man. He's a god. You're damn straight.
Hell yeah.
Cool. All right.
But yeah,
I mean, that was heavy. But
it happened. Chuck Norris who?
All
right. Well, let's go back to TwitchCon then. All right. So, your favorite person, man versus game. Alcohol was super fucking expensive.
Yes, it was.
Fucking long lines because they fucked you on your saying your lanyard was wrong.
Yeah, I'm an idiot.
Who would you say is the biggest streamer you actually met?
Probably Summit.
Oh,
I saw Lyric.
Yeah.
I didn't chat with him.
But I think me and you have broken this down statistically that. In my way of seeing it is the fact that yes, Lyric will pull in on an average like 36,000 people, so he pulls in the more numbers than Summit. But Summit hasn't beat in the subs and the amount of money he's making because of the fact that like Lyric is awesome. I'm not gonna say Lyric is awesome just because he's younger, his humor is not for me, but there are lots of little fucking kids that love that shit.
Oh yeah.
So I give him props for what he does and how he does it, but it's not my cup of tea, and that's why Summit. If you go to Summit's channel, and there's gonna be stupid shit in anybody that's a big channel. I feel like he has one of the, not the most, but I said it before, the most, but one of the most mature audiences in the fact of, like, if you put sub mode on, it's fucking a whole bunch of love, people talking, giving them questions on tweets, like, of course stupid people are gonna be stupid people, but it's amazing.
Yeah, so Summit was hands down. Did you see what Midnight said?
I said, that is it. It's official. I'm gonna donate mine to. Hey, not even the thing is, guys. The great thing about the military is the fact that if I get med boarded, or when I get, there's no if in it. Like, what do they want me to do? Do you think I'm gonna just stay in for another 2.5 years? But when I get med boarded, there will be a system in place for me and a percentage of money I will make per month. Meaning, and this is another great thing about the whole streaming thing, if I'm making this money per month for the rest of my life, that means all my time is towards content and streaming for you guys. So it means I'll have a schedule. It'll be amazing. Fonzie will be doing his thing, but he'll also be streaming a lot, and it'll be amazing. And it'll just be a great fucking environment. We're living together. You both love us. You love us both. So when we're together, we actually can do more. Cause just from talking to Fonzie, guys, and this is actually a truthful thing science has brought up, is when you're around a person enough, there's these wavelengths in your brain. I guess you can call them radio waves or whatever. But pretend like your brain has like little tentacles coming out of it. I don't know. That sounds weird. And when you're around somebody enough and you start talking to them enough, those can connect. And that's legitimately makes a bond. Yours and theirs will connect. And you'll start thinking about people, or like you'll start thinking the same thoughts in a way and start understanding each other more. And maybe it could be telepathic communication one day. That's just how crazy the brain actually is. And just from talking to Fonzie over TeamSpeak so much, and how we have these long, crazy conversations about everything, I feel like we already kind of got that. We always kind of got the same mindset, and we agree with a lot of stuff. We don't really disagree on things, and when we do, we talk it out. We never really had an argument. And I know living together will be a different experience, but then it's even more of that connection because we're always there, and I'll have a lot more free time. He'll have a lot more free time, and so there's just a lot more opportunity. And I think it'll just be an amazing experience. It's gonna happen, and I'm telling you guys, it'll be fucking awesome.
Yeah, there's it's like when you just bond with people, and
Mm-hmm.
the more you're with that person, and the more that you connect on different levels, the easier it is for you to empathize with them, to mimic them, to say what know what they're gonna say,
Or like you do something that they forgot to do, and they're like, "Holy shit, you did it!" And it's because you just know that person.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah, I feel like we've definitely got a connection already, and that's something that I love about you, and you
Super
being
rare.
like such a positive person and stuff. It really, when I started talking to you the first time ever, it was just like, well, this guy is like full of energy. He's positive, and it was cool. It really attracted me to you, and not in a sexual way. Although you are a sexy bastard. You are a sexy bastard. I'll admit that. But yeah, man, it was just like this. I love positive people, and if you can surround yourself with positive people in your life, it will make it better. I promise.
Oh yeah, just live your life.
I promise you.
Great. People are gonna bring you up and not put you down.
Yes. So yeah, Summit was the biggest, probably the biggest streamer that I met. He was actually walking around. I met him twice. One time, I was running to a meeting, or not a meeting, a conference, and I was kind of late for it. And Summit walked in the door as I was walking out, and I was just like, "Summit, what's up, bro?" And then we just did like a quick handshake. And he said, "Dude, I like your shirt." I was wearing my Man vs. Game shirt. I was like, "Thanks, bro. I'll catch you later."
That's awesome.
And then, oh yeah, I was watching the H1Z1 Invitational, and he was walking around while they were setting the game up. And I was like right up front at the wall, and he just came by, and he was taking pictures with people, saying what's up. Stopped by and he just said what's up to me, and I told him I had a shirt for him. Handed him a shirt, and he was like, "Oh, that's awesome, man! You have a shirt for me? That's cool as fuck." And he was just like, "Right on, dude. Appreciate it," and just kind of kept going. But yeah, that was my brief interaction with Summit.
That's awesome. That's awesome. I just had one. Fuck. Okay, here's a good one because there are a lot of streamers that watch the Nerd Herders, which is awesome. We appreciate you guys. What is the most valuable information you think you could take from TwitchCon this year?
It was absolutely. I was in. It was in a different conference, and it was a conference about sponsors, and it was like something, I forget what it was called. Something about sponsors. We're watching you, or something like that. And I have some advice for you. You got to stop dropping the FAGGOT bomb.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
They don't
dude.
like that?
Nope.
But see,
stop that. You can curse. Just don't. Nothing that's homophobic or. And I know you're not using it in a homophobic sense. You're using it like.
Yeah.
I know, dude. Because when I was younger, I used it, and it was like, it's just to describe somebody that's like an idiot or something.
Yeah, and
you know?
especially since I have I would say I have a good amount of gay viewers that enjoy my stream, and I've talked to them on Skype, and they know I'm like super pro about all that. You know what I mean?
But
like,
here's what you got to know is
I fucking leave the fucking art me.
If you have a sponsor or somebody that's watching you that could potentially sponsor you, and they're just in your stream, maybe they're in your stream for a minute and they hear you drop it. They're immediately turned off, and they'll leave.
Okay.
Immediately. So that's my one suggestion. You can say So okay. That was one point that they made is like they're not gonna care if you're you and you curse, but if you're using any kind of racist or homophobic language, that is an immediate deal breaker.
Okay.
Whether they know you or not, whether they know
words, but I have used it. I know that.
Yeah. So definitely don't do that. But the other cool thing was they don't care if you have 10 viewers or 100 viewers or 1,000 viewers. They said, hit us up if you're looking for like there's a girl from Steel Series there. And that caught my attention because she was really cool and she was really nice, and she was just talking about people she talks to, and my headset is Steel Series, so I was like, oh yes. She said, yeah, I've given free stuff to people that have a regular 10 viewers, just like hardcore 10 people that always come in and watch them. And I've given free stuff to people with 50, and I've given free stuff to people with thousands. But she said, basically, feel free to contact anyone and everyone that you think you could get a sponsorship from. But make sure it's unique to them, first of all. Okay. She said it's pretty obvious if you cut and paste and send it to 20 different people that all do the same thing. And, they see thousands of these emails every day. So they're pretty good at picking up when you're not being genuine. So, she was just talking about that and saying, just, don't be ashamed if you only have 10 regular viewers or whatever it is. Talk to us like we're humans, because we are. And let us know why you want, something for free. Like, why do you want a headset? What's it going to do to help you? Also, ask them if there's anything that they have that would help you make your content better and help you get more viewers if you're trying to grow. And and there was another couple guys that were part of a game development team, and they said the same stuff. Basically, they're like, if you want keys, just let us know why. Let us know you're super hyped about the game and you really want to stream it. And basically what they said they all do, they look at all of your social media, they'll watch your streams, and they will watch past broadcasts as well to get an idea of who you are. So always, make sure you're positive in your social media. The biggest issues they had were people that were negative and people that were racist, homophobic, that kind of stuff.
Oh yeah, definitely.
But they're just like, yeah, we immediately will turn somebody off if there's a negative attitude in their stream or on their social media. But yeah, they're just like, we'll give people keys. Sometimes we'll give people 10 keys because they might have 10 loyal viewers that they want to give all their keys to. And yeah, basically that was a lot of that conference was just how to interact with potential sponsors.
I need to go back and delete all my past broadcasts and restart. Maybe I shouldn't stream until I get out of the army because like it brings me so down. I try like, believe me guys, I know I say some stupid stuff on there and I may be a downer. I'm not trying to be. It's just like you got this one source sucking all your energy and then you have pain, so that's sucking more of your energy. And then I want to be, you guys are so fucking awesome and I want to be entertaining, so it's like even like, okay, like today, let's do a perfect example. You know what I did today? I went to first formation at 6:30. I went to my room. I went to second formation at 9:30. I went to my room. I went to the behavioral health clinic because I thought I had an appointment, but it's tomorrow. Went to my room. And while I was in my room, I was just sitting watching YouTube videos all day. Legitimately, that's all I'm doing. Easy stuff, you know? But still, like right now, I am exhausted. Because you have that constant pain on my spine. I feel like I get in a snap. Or the pain that runs down my legs. And so it's like, I'm trying my best, guys, and I promise you, I'm going to start doing something different and making it better.
Dude, I mean, you're dealing with a lot right now, so I don't think anybody can really fault you for being tired or being a little grumpy, or maybe you're just down and you're just like sick of dealing with pain all day. I don't know, man. I feel like
I just gotta get high, man, and just be like, it's just like I was talking to Fricker. I don't know if any of y'all know X Fricker. He's an awesome streamer. I was like, dude, if I can get out of the army and I'm making like three grand a month from the army, I'm definitely gonna knock out my bills first. You know, like pay half the rent, pay for half the internet, pay however we have it set up. You know, even if we have it like where I pay the rent, you pay the internet, or something. I don't know. But if however we have it set up, I'm gonna knock that out first. Buy food, and then like a grand of it's going to marijuana. He's like, well, duh, you have to buy for that's what's helping you produce the stuff, you know? That's like your magic beans. I was like, hell yeah.
Yeah. What about those inverters? Joe pointed out. Also, Midnight wanted you to read what he just said.
If Jay doesn't see chat, tell him Bonsai said stay sexy and hope his back crap goes away so he can be healthy and fuck while being sexy as fuck. That's what I'm talking about, E50 and I appreciate that. And believe me, I'll figure out a way, even if I... it's going to happen. And inverter, that's what he said?
Yeah, have you seen those where...
Oh, well, see, the problem is, it's legitimately, this is my... Like, okay, inverters are great. I've been on one before when I was younger and stuff like that. They pop your back, they stretch you, all that kind of stuff like that. But the situation I'm in is spine and nerve, you know? So, very sensitive, like, things in your body, because... Legitimately,
yeah, that's true.
I could, if I hit my spine or like say I fell or something like that and hit my back, it could literally mean the rest of my waist forever is gone. Like, you know, just no feeling, and that's just that from waist down. That's just how it works. When it comes to nerves and stuff like that, it's very sensitive, and that's why like I was kind of sketchy at first going like physical therapy. Physical therapy because the fact that all they do is push on your back. You're like, oh, does this hurt? And I was like, yes, and then they keep doing it, which probably didn't make it any better. But now they know, and it's just very sensitive. It's like, okay, you work on somebody's brain, it's very sensitive because you fuck something up in there, it can fuck their whole body, right? It's the same way with your spine. Your spine's like spine and brain are like probably the two most important things in your body.
Yeah, so many nerve endings.
Yes, and that like basically, like, that's like, here's a perfect example, guys. Like within my whole back, I have all these nerves, and in my legs, you have nerves everywhere, right? Well, with the way I have the pain is I can have sharp pains under my shoulder one day, and it just hurts like crazy. And the next day, it's under my other shoulder. Or the next day, it's like right on my spine in the middle of my back, like right now. Or it's up above, like right under my neck, right there. Or it's like in my right ass cheek a little bit. But then it combines with the fact that pain shoots down my legs because those nerves in my spine like run down my legs, and it's just that's how it works, and that's why it's a very sensitive situation.
That makes sense.
The medical professional I talked to in the ER when I went like maybe a couple months ago said legitimately the only reason they need to get me a morphine shot. It's because he said I'm 22 and he thinks I'm too young to be addicted to morphine for the rest of my life. Because that's the only way to fix it, or at least help the pain. So
yeah,
there's possible guys they're gonna hook me to a machine, that legitimately it's like a precise, like a big ass shot thing, and like they hook you up to the machine like this or something, and they have to drill this shot like through your back to your spine, and then have to get that like once a month or something. That could be a thing.
Gnarly.
But yeah.
All right, so inverters, not a good
to
route.
Blow that out of the water.
Not a good route. All right, yeah, let's continue on.
All right, I gotta pee actually, so
Okay.
sorry to do this to you, but I'm gonna do this thing right here.
Are you gonna take us with you?
No, I'm gonna just do that.
Take us with you.
You want me to take you with you?
Yeah.
Make it so like, let's go, guys. Go it. I'm just kidding.
Okay, so I'll open it up to chat. Why don't you guys go ahead and start asking some questions?
Yeah, right back.
Anything and everything you might want to know about TwitchCon. You let me know, you sexy bastards. What time is it? Alright. POV PCam. Yes. Oh yes. You can't show the pubes. It's like Japan. The pubes have to be blurred out. How much was the ticket for TwitchCon? I got Saturday, Sunday, and also the after party for maybe $130, something like that. There was when they first started selling all the tickets, there was like a special deal if you bought it before a certain date, and I'm pretty sure it was $130 for all three. You could buy one day if you wanted, and you didn't have to buy the after party if you didn't want to. There was a lot of people that only went on Saturday. Like Saturday was probably 3 times as many people as Friday. It was fucking nuts. You might have been asked this already, but was it a sausage fest? The actual convention was not that bad of a sausage fest. I would say there was probably maybe 2 to 1 guys at the convention, but at the after party it was a total sausage fest. All the adorable girls that were walking around in their tiny little outfits were gone. They were not at the after party. Maybe they were too young. I don't know what it was, but I was I was on the dance floor maybe for about 30 minutes after or 30 minutes of about 2 hours at the after party, and I couldn't do it because it was just dudes. You know, I was freaking on some guys, getting my grind on for a bit, but I was just like, this isn't for me. So, yeah, that turned out to be a sausage fest. Mm-hmm. Can you pay us for next time so we mods can come? I'll do my best. Honestly, if I get to a point where I have enough people that I feel like we could actually, reasonably attain a goal that I could get mods to come to TwitchCon, I would fucking do it in a heartbeat.
That'd be crazy.
That's what Ezekiel the Third did.
Are you serious?
Yes. He made a few different goals. He had 10 mods come with him. 10.
That's fucking insane.
And he had a fundraiser for a week. And the first one was to buy him plane tickets. Second one, once they meet the plane ticket goal, the second one was to get him a hotel room. And then the third one, he made a third goal to get him enough money for food and stuff while they were there.
So they had like everything paid for.
And they got everything paid for. It was nuts, dude. It was absolutely
that's fantastic,
nuts.
Though, because I feel like that's a great thing to do, especially like I know I'm a mod on your channel, you're a mod on my channel, but we're not always on each other's channels because we're streaming, and so like that's completely understandable. We're just there because of our connection, I guess. But like your mods should be something special. I know there was a point when I had like 150 mods because I was just like mod and you get a mod, but your mod should be something special. People that are going to be there, people that are continuously going to talk. And if they're there, especially the ones that are there from the beginning, you know, the ones that stayed there, they believed in you, they wanted to watch your stream, and to give them something like that, that's what they deserve. You know what I mean? Help them out. Be like, hey, I really do appreciate what you do. Maybe it seems like it's meaningless at times, but you help the chat, you talk to the chat, you help build this creation with me, and here's your payback. You know?
That's how I feel. I think mods are fucking amazing, and you are unpaid. I will do my best to, you know, give you incentives, send you nudes and whatnot.
I like that. I'm glad I'm a mod now.
Yeah, but if I get big enough, I promise you, if I ever get big enough, I will absolutely, positively have a fundraiser for my mods to go to TwitchCon, and I will do my best. I will stream for 100 hours straight to get you guys there.
That's what I'm talking about.
That would be fucking awesome. And just an idea, guys, of how much I spent. Just so you might have an idea for next year. So like I said, the tickets for TwitchCon, it was for 2 days and the after party. Like I said, I think it was about $130, something like that. My plane tickets were $250, right around $250. And then I spent, let's see, my hostel. I didn't stay in a hotel because hotels were fucking stupid expensive since it's San Fran. I got a hostel, but I got my own room instead of like bunking with other people. So if you wanted to bunk with other people, it would be even cheaper. My hostel was $130 a night.
That's not too bad.
And I had another $200 in cash that I spent probably $180 I spent on drinks and food.
So I'd say $1,000 is a good number.
Let's see, what did I do? Yeah, if you have 1,000, I think that's perfect. If you have I think you could get by with about $800.
Mm-hmm.
If you're not drinking though, like I was, I probably spent $100 on drinks. You know, if you're not going to drink or anything, you can easily save money there. You can save money on food. I love to eat at nice places.
Love to. You're there, you know what I mean? It's like it's part of the experience. You're like, hey, we don't have this in Colorado. Or,
exactly.
You're gonna try it. Like in Afghanistan, we had an awesome restaurant called Oasis. Every time we went to the fob, we ate there. It was amazing. We didn't give a fuck, even if we're getting mortared. We're like, we're getting food here.
Yeah. See, that's how I am. I love food. I don't think I'm a foodie, but I love to enjoy food. So while I was there, I was down to check out any place that locals recommended, and I did. And it was, you know, sometimes I'd be dropping $40 just for me to go have 2 beers and a meal.
Yeah.
So just keep that in mind if you want to cut corners on food and drinks and that kind of stuff. It will be cheaper. You could probably get away with $600. You know, it might be a tight budget, but I think it's possible. But just expect 800 to be a pretty solid number.
Yeah, my goal is gonna be.
And if you want merch,
I want to go all out. Is especially if like our whole concept works to where like, you know, because okay, if you guys don't know, I'm sure you guys do understand the fact that like, okay, what were you gonna say? Just say it real fast because it's probably a long one.
Okay, I just want to say if you want merchandise, you got to take extra cash. It was expensive. I mean, nothing outrageous, but I think it was $30 for a T-shirt. If you wanted a hoodie, it was $50. And then there was some stuff that was a little more expensive. But, you know, I didn't buy any merchandise, so that's kind of where I cut corners.
All right. Now, what I'm saying is, all right, guys. Me and Fonzo love playing video games. We love streaming. But you got to remember, especially in like a situation like mine, when I get out of the military, especially like say if I got 100% disability, I can never work a job again. Literally, I'd have to, even a desk job would probably be almost impossible for me to get because I'm making that money every month.
Dude, I gotta go feed the cat real quick because she's freaking out right now. So sorry, bro.
All right, well then I'm just gonna.
Yeah, do your thing. I'll be right back.
Yeah. So if you guys, the way we do things, guys, is TwitchCon, amazing. Of course, I wanted to go, and I'm gonna go next year. And all these events that me and Fonzie will be attending, especially when we're together and we start making Twitch more of like a mainstream thing and YouTube thing, you know. And so what we're saying is, it's more of a business aspect. That's why like Fonzie, what he did was, when he gave out his shirts, he wasn't always like, oh, let me get a picture, you know, because it's more of a business side than a fanboy side. Like, oh yeah, fucking, let me get a picture. Of course, he's gonna be with Man vs Game because Man vs Game is his favorite streamer, you know, which is fantastic. But like with a lot of these other streamers, it's hey, here's a T-shirt. And it's not him being an asshole, but it's him being like, I want to work with you guys, or I want to get bigger together. Help each other out. And of course, he made friends. I'm not saying we're just like crazy fucking pieces of shit that are like, oh fuck everybody, we're just trying to get big on streaming. But that's just how the aspect works. We want to go to all these events, meet all these people, make it a business, make it something we can actually do and earn a living off of, and that's our whole goal. So, something to think about. Sorry if I am out of breath a lot. It just happens. Although, just getting money for tickets would be hard for me, so I would need to get more of a job or something if I ever wanted to go. That would help, gaming. That would definitely help. Getting a job is a good way to make income, if you didn't know that. Even something small, though, because the thing you have to do, guys, is remember that, like, especially if you're younger and you want to do something like that, is if you want to do something like that, you gotta, like, make your money, right? Say you make $300 every 2 weeks. Like, that might seem like a lot. It's not a lot, like, for an actual, like, but if you're living at home, $300 every 2 weeks is pretty nice. But you gotta think to yourself, oh, I have this $300, so I could buy these new games, but I really want to go to TwitchCon. So it's more of having the independence, or being independent enough to be like, hey, I'm gonna save this money because I have a goal. I want to go to TwitchCon and stuff like that. So that's where it comes in with how much like self-control you have on your money and keeping track of it and saving it, so you can do these kind of things. Okay, gonna go to bed. Bye, leaving chat. All right, 50 midnight. Thank you so much for being here. I thought playing video games helps you get an income. Yes, video games can be a source of revenue, if you're doing the right things on YouTube and Twitch. And it is a good way of getting income. I never knew that. Yeah, legitimately. You can like look at Summit. He makes a lot of fucking money doing what he does. Like look at the YouTubers that make so much fucking money doing what they do. So definitely, it's an entertainment business. We don't just stream to stream. We stream to entertain for you guys, and hopefully you all enjoy. And so yeah, that's the whole concept. Like they were talking about on TwitchCon, like the average actual viewer watches like about 3 hours of stream, at least 3 hours of stream a day, which is amazing because instead of watching TV, they're watching stream. And eventually, what if it's like streaming was a thing and there was no more TV, which would be really awesome. I just get a noise. I don't know if that's me or.
Boosh!
Yeah.
What's up, Booshy? Okay, sorry.
I was just telling the whole business aspect of what we're doing.
Nice. Repeat it for me?
It was just the whole concept of how, like you were saying.
No, just the whole thing. Just start over. Let's just do it all again.
Guys, if you didn't know, mainly just
cool.
like the T-shirt thing, how you gave it to them. You didn't always ask for a picture or anything because it's the fact that you're like, this is more of a business thing than like trying to be like,
oh yeah,
that kind of stuff.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I was getting pictures the first day, and then I was like, I want to be a little more professional the second day. So instead of being a fanboy, I went as a professional guy.
Mm-hmm. Which is fantastic. I think that's awesome.
Yeah.
And of course, like like if I met someone, I'd be a fanboy. That's like crazy, just like you in Nan versus game.
Yeah.
But or if I ever meet you in real life, I'm gonna be a huge fanboy.
Oh my god. It's huge, We're gonna fanboy out on each other. I'm so nervous to meet him. I'm more nervous.
Oh my god, it's fun time.
Cool. All right, what else you got for me?
All right. Fuck, man. There's so much I wanted to ask, but like it was more one of those things I just wanted you to tell me. And all right. Who would you say of, like, of course, I'm sure you talked to a lot of lower level streamers. But of the lower level streamers, was there one that stuck out the most? Like that you were like, wow, this guy's fucking amazing. And you can't pick me. I mean, I wasn't there, but I mean, I know obvious reasons you try to pick me, but
it was Cool J.
Okay, well, fuck you.
It was Cool J.
I'm saying non-subbed, by the way.
Oh, there's somebody that doesn't have subs. It's tough to say somebody that stood out. Everybody was just really cool. I mean, Berserker was really friendly. He was in here earlier today.
Yeah, I saw him. I followed him as soon as he said it was nice meeting you at TwitchCon. I was like, oh, I have to follow this guy, because like, especially like when we're together going to these things, they'll know like, hey, it's Cool J, I mean, it's Fonzie, Cool J Punk. They're not
Yeah.
gonna be like, that's a thing.
Yeah, he was cool. We stood in line together, and it was like the second day, dude. It was funny because the first day I got there, I think my plane got in about 9:30. It started at 10. I don't think I got to the convention center till about 11 o'clock.
Yeah.
And there was no lines. I just walked right in. Actually, that's not true. There was a line to grab your passes, but it was like 20 minutes, and there was no lines like outside of the convention center to get in.
Mm-hmm.
And when I got there on Saturday, I got there 30 minutes before it was going to open, thinking, haha, I'm getting here early. I'm going to beat all these nerds here. And motherfuck, there was, no joking, 10,000 people outside. It was insane. It was insane. So I get there, and it's just a fucking herd of cattle. You just got to jump in line and get herded. So it was fucking perfect for nerd herders, actually. Holy shit.
Yeah.
So yeah, jumped in line, and there was a few people that were just cool around me, and we all started chatting about our experience and what we were looking forward to and all that kind of stuff. And Berserker was one of them. He was actually there with his girlfriend, and she was super nice too. Once I told him I had shirts, I actually had to not give people shirts. I had to tell people I couldn't give them shirts.
Are you serious?
Yeah, because there was that many people around us, and there was like 5 of us talking. Me, 2 other guys, Berserker, and his girlfriend. Mm-hmm. And I asked them specifically if they wanted t-shirts.
And you just unleashed the
and they wanted them, and then suddenly this other guy that was just a little outside of earshot was like, oh, bro, can I get a shirt? And I was like, yeah, oh, yeah, that's cool. I give you a shirt. And then that was just like, whoa, dude, you're giving away shirts? Oh, those are cool. Because people started seeing them, and they're like, oh, that's fucking cool, man. Yeah, can I get a shirt? And I was like, oh, shit, this just got out of control real quick. I said, sorry, guys, I am saving shirts for some very specific people, so I can't give any more out. And I put the kibosh on it right there. But, yeah, it was crazy, man. The line was huge, and we were probably hanging out for a good, maybe close to 30 minutes just talking, and he was cool. He was really friendly. He told me he streamed, and yeah, we kind of hit it off. So that would probably be the one dude that I remembered the most, was Berserker.
Well, see, and I think you'd agree with me that, especially coming at that angle, you said you were the only one doing the shirt thing, which is fucking awesome. I think next year, especially like when we finally like are living together and stuff like that, we could do it either. We could make a design that, like, say I finally get a logo, figure out what I'm gonna do, and like it's even if you wanted to do, you have shirts, I have shirts, or we mixed them and we had like a half and half logo representing both, and we decided to.
That would be kind of sick.
Like that, you know what I mean? Because like you have like half the gorilla face and half whatever my emblem is, and it's mixed, and it has like your stream and my stream, right? Like your stream and then my stream underneath it. Then it's like representing our company or like what we're trying to do, and you know, we're giving all these shirts out, but like we actually put a lot more money into it and buy a lot more, and it's only large and extra large. I feel like that's the way to go. Because like, didn't you even say like you were like, fuck man, I should have had more large and extra large.
Mediums were good. Smalls were a mistake.
Yeah, but you know, the thing is like, it can always be too big, but if it's too small, they're not gonna wear it.
I think medium, large, extra large, and to be honest, it's
XXL.
TwitchCon. A couple double XLs. Like,
yeah, that's perfect though.
I gave out almost all of my XLs, and they were all to people that were like, yeah, I wear 2XL. And I was like, shit. I only had two XLs, and I gave them away, you know, the first day. So I now I know, and I would say probably if you had like 6 double XLs, maybe 10 XLs,
I would say
10 large,
yeah,
and 10 medium, I think you'd be pretty set.
Well, I would say like, especially if we're both there, we double that. Just double those numbers.
I'm talking each. Yeah, that's like each.
Yeah. I'm saying we do that, and then fucking we just together hand them out, and even have a little bit of shirts where we could be like, hey, yeah, because all publicity, like anybody that if we give one to one we don't even know if they wear it, people are like, oh, what's this, That's what's cool about it.
Hold on, let me grab a shirt real quick. I do have 5 shirts, guys. Okay, so this is what's up. I promised Joe that I would give Joe
he's got
a
a
shirt.
special place in both our hearts. So
Joe's a special
yours,
man.
though.
He's been on my stream. He's the most regular person here that has been on my stream for, really close to the beginning. So I have to give Joe O's a shirt. What size shirt do you wear?
Talking to me?
Yeah.
Oh, I'll be good until we get together.
I'm just asking you, what size shirt do you wear?
Super small.
Okay, perfect. Let me grab a shirt because somebody wanted to see it. So let me grab one real quick.
If y'all haven't seen it, guys, I can't wait till y'all see it.
Hold on.
They're fantastic shirts, and yeah, it's awesome. I can't wait till he shows them so that you can see them and I can see them again. What's up? I am a lost panda. I love that name. And how is it going? You are a lost panda, but now you have been found in Nerd.
All right, guys. So
we are hurting the nerds, and you are found now, panda, with the nerds. All right, sorry to interrupt.
I can't hear Cool J. I don't have my headset on, so I don't know what you're saying. But that's what the shirt looks like. That's the front and the back. Fonzai Family is the back part. And then right here on the sleeve says the link. So yeah, that's what it looks like.
Those are pretty fucking badass shirts. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, so Joe, if you want one still, you tell me. Feel free to let me know. If you don't, it's totally fine. What I want to do is, I have 5 shirts left, guys, and unfortunately, 3 of them are smalls. I don't know how many people can wear a small. I'm not the biggest guy, really, and I kept a small for myself because I realized that I made a mistake with the smalls, and it's not terribly small on me, but it could be a bit bigger. So if you want a small shirt, you can try and get one. But what I want to do is I want to give Joe a large for sure. I want to give Joe a large, but I just ask that you guys just pay the shipping and handling. That's it. So if you're totally cool with that, I'll give you guys a shirt. So Joe, get with me. Why don't you send me a Twitch?
Jay.
Why don't you send me a Twitch message? Or you can email me, whatever's easiest. And I'll get your address and I'll stalk you. And I'll drop I'll drop a shirt off on your front patio.
The weirdest thing though is the way Fonzai delivers is he has one of those fucking cranes that usually carries the babies, but it carries the shirt and it'll just drop it off and fly away and it'll land right on your doorstep.
That's right. That's right. That's how my shit's delivered.
Guys, by the way, guys, if y'all are asking, I know a few of y'all are asking. I'm sure that when I get a logo, and we'll come up with other concepts for shirts, and if me and Fonzai can get a big enough following, especially with Nerd Herders, because we don't know, Fonzai's doing great. I'm starting to get a little bit bigger. I'm fucking haven't been streaming much. Things been going on, but what I'm saying is if we both get big, that's great. If Fonzai gets big, that's great. If Nerd Herders gets big, that's great. We're saying the whole having an actual website where people can go definitely could be a possibility. It just needs more people, and we could have a lot of shirt ideas. It could be even a thing where it could even legitimately be a thing where new subs, or once we hit a certain number of subs, say we're both subbed, or we have a Nerd Herders channel and it has a sub button, and we get every 100 subs, the chat gets to decide what kind of shirt they would want us to sell, and then fucking we make the concept up if we like it and it's about Nerd Herders or whatever, and so things like this can happen in the future.
Yeah, I mean, Neko brought up a point about having an online store, which people have brought up before, and I've looked into it, I've thought about it. I just don't really feel like we're
big enough.
Big enough to
That's
support an online store at this point.
Exactly. I think it's one of those things you guys get to slowly nudge your way into, and if we ever get big enough to, like, that'd be insane. Like, if we ever get big enough to where we have our own website for like shirts and other merchandise, like, I don't know if y'all guys know, I'm not trying to really be an asshole about it, but me, Fricker, and two of my best friends, Fricker and Oscar, have created a thing called Undie Squad on YouTube. We have our own YouTube channel, and we've already come up with the concept of if we get bigger with this YouTube thing, that we're gonna have panties and underwear with our faces on it, and we're gonna try to sell them. And it's gonna be like with us making fucking stupid faces, and it's gonna be legitimately like on a website. So maybe that could be a thing that combines with Nerd Herders or with Fonzai or Cool J Punk, and we have all this merchandise from like, because like they're great friends. Fonzai knows him; he's good. Like they all know each other. It's all good. We all work together, and it could be a thing, a big thing for like Undie Squad and Nerd Herders and Cool J Punk and fucking Fonzai. You never know. It just takes time.
Just takes time.
Time is the answer for you, baby.
So, Joe, I'm gonna get with you. In fact, I mean, I'm just gonna do a raffle right now for the other large shirt. How about that? If you have somebody that wants the small and you want to pay for the shipping, let me know, and I'll probably just send it to you. I don't know if anybody can wear the smalls. That was my mistake. So, I'm just going to open up a raffle for the last large shirt.
I could wear a small on my leg, my right leg maybe.
Dude, you want to get one for your penis?
Okay.
It's a penis shirt.
That's what I'm talking about.
Penis shirt.
Yes. And by the way, Fricker wanted me to ask you, and you already said you're 5'8". But Fricker's like, dude, I see Fonzai with all these fucking streamers, and he's so goddamn short. What the fuck? And I was like, yeah, dude, he's in for a surprise when we're living together, because I'm 6'4", probably like 6'2" or 3 now, because 6'2" or 1 now, because I'm shrinking because of my back. But that just happens.
Yeah, there was a lot of tall streamers, to be honest.
Dude, Raynad, I'm so fucking jealous.
Yeah, Raynad, man, he gave me a BJ in the bathroom. It was cool.
Dude, oh my god, I bet it was like a whisper from the gods.
Yeah, I fingered his asshole though, so it was cool.
Hey, that's even better. You like sucked on your finger afterwards.
All right. So there is an open raffle if you want the second large shirt that I have, and you are down to pay the shipping and handling. Enter the raffle.
Oh, you know what, guys? Because it's a raffle, I will pay for the shipping and handling.
What? You don't have to do that.
Yeah, it's no big deal. Like, it's, we're a team. So that's my thing. He's giving you the shirt, and I'm paying for your shipping and handling wherever you guys are at.
Damn, that's fucking...
Boom.
What the fuck?
What
Cool
the
J,
fuck?
what a guy. So, I guess there you go, guys. If you want the second large shirt, please enter the raffle by typing !raffle. And
I'm going to go take a piss and a quick smoke break. I'll be right back while this is all going down.
And you heard it here first.
Tunes on or something. I don't know. I'll be back.
I'll chat. I'm just going to chat with everybody.
Yeah. But I will pay, because I know we have younger people on here, and I don't want y'all to feel like, oh, fuck, even if I win, what am I going to do?
Oh, my God.
It's just easier. I think it's easier, and especially for our fans, if, like, you know what? Fuck it, dude. I'll pay for the shipping and handling. Too easy.
What a guy.
What a fucking guy.
What a fucking guy, eh?
Fucking guy right there, mate. All right, I'll be back.
All right. I hope this raffle is open. Oh, poor Cool J, limping away. That's so. God damn it, man. You guys, seriously. Sounds weird and it sounds hippy dippy, but send positive vibes to Cool J. I want nothing but the best for him, and the army has really done a number on him. So, damn. I mean, he's just in a shit situation, and I think jumping in his stream and just being positive and getting good vibes his way should be something that everybody is really concentrating on. Is he in boxers? I didn't even realize it. Yes! That's awesome. Well, at least he's not an old man tidy whities. That would be hilarious. Shit. But yeah, send those positive vibes his way. Even if he is in boxers, send him some love. And yeah, definitely follow the man. He's a very entertaining streamer. Alright. I feel like... How about I give it till 7:42? 7:42, which is, I don't know, a minute away or something? Less than a minute? Once my dial... What is it, like an old TV? Once my box... Once my clock... That's the word I've been looking for. Turns 7:42. We'll go ahead and draw for the raffle. I hope I didn't have, like, another raffle open from before. That would be awkward. Just pull somebody that's not even in the stream. Oh, boy. Alright. By the way, guys, thanks for being here. Thanks for hanging out and watching this special impromptu edition of Nerd Herders. All about TwitchCon. I want to open up the floor to you guys and any questions you guys have. So feel free to figure out what you want to know. And if people just kind of run out of questions or don't have much to ask, I will probably just start regaling everybody with wonderful tales of ecstasy and other amazing things. Yeah! So, yes, definitely feel free to ask any question. I'm an open book. I will answer whatever you want to know. It is officially 7:42, so why don't we go ahead and get the drawing in? Drum roll, please. All right. It's like a cat, I guess. Are you guys ready? Are you guys ready? Are you guys ready? I know who the winner is. I'm looking at the name right now. All I have to do is hit the announce as winner in chat button. But we'll be right back after these messages, everybody. We'll be right back. Hey! Welcome on back to the show, everybody. That was fun. That was really fun. I've never known that. I've always wanted to leave people in suspense like that. But I did, apparently, because that was amazing. Jay Boosh, it's cool, man. I know you're just going to re-follow, so it's totally fine. All right, guys. Let's do it. Drum roll, please. All right, now here we go. And 3, 2, 1. Yes, gaming! Congrats! Nice. Oh, come on, camera. Will you focus? Will you focus on me? Dude, come on, camera. Come on. Get it sorted. There we go. There we go. There we go. There it is. Yes! Gaming. Congrats, brother. So, if you want to either email me from the link... Wait, do I have an email link in my channel? That's the last large shirt. I do have 3 smalls. 3 small shirts are available, guys. If you would like a small, just tell me. I don't think there's enough people here that I need to raffle off the smalls. So if you can fit in one, or you want to give it to somebody that can wear a small, please just go ahead and let me know, and that will, I'll just send it out to you. How about that? Yes.
I am back.
Welcome back, dude.
How's everything going? Who won the amazingness?
Gaming the good life.
Damn, of
which
all people.
Is very fitting and appropriate.
Yeah, gaming's a good dude. I mean, y'all all deserve one, and that could be a thing that happens one day. But gaming, congratulations.
Yeah,
man.
gaming. So hit me up. I think just send me a Twitch message. Just send me a message on Twitch with your address.
And then you'll relay that to me.
And info. And we'll get it out to you.
Yep.
Yes.
I wish I was a toothpick.
Because I only have smalls left. I have 3 smalls, which I'm just like, I don't know what the fuck I'm going to do with
Well,
these.
if anything, even if they couldn't wear them, a small is still something that maybe they enjoy the stream. I mean, I know people that like Jay Boltley. He fucking watches my stream every time on a big screen TV. Like, it's fucking awesome. So maybe it's something they would want to hang on their wall.
You could hang it on your
or
wall.
Just to have.
Look, like I said, guys, if you want one of the smalls, just tell me. Send me how about this? Send me a message on Twitch with your info, and we'll get you a small. So, wait, what? I will have to find my address in the morning. You don't know your address. Dear God. How old are you?
What's up, Oath
Oath
of Argos?
Dude, I think I've said this before, but Oath of Argos, I think is my 5th follower ever.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Well, how's it going, man? It's an honor to meet you.
Yes, Oath of Argos is awesome. I have extra shirts, Oath. I think you might have seen these.
Show him the shirts, man.
But let me show it to you. I have extra shirts that I didn't give away at TwitchCon, and the only ones I have left are smalls. So if you can wear a small, or you know somebody that wants a small, and you want one, I just ask that you guys pay the shipping and handling, and I will gladly send you some shirt. Some shirt?
Some shirt.
Some shirt.
By the way, I know you know this.
Or
I don't
a
know
shirt.
if you know this or not. The only reason that you were my 3rd person I've ever followed is because it was Hamill, which I lived with for 6 months and went to Afghanistan with. Then it was Cash, which he started streaming after Hamill. So it was Hamill streaming, then Cash started streaming, and then I started streaming. Which those are the only 2 people that are in front of you. And then you were my 3rd ever follower.
That's hilarious, dude. That's crazy. I didn't know that.
Insane. Yeah.
That's cool as fuck. But Oath is old school Fonzie family. I don't even know, honestly, what I said back then. Even if I welcomed people to the Fonzie family, I don't know. I think I
mic
probably...
just went robot.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, it's like going robot right now.
Is it okay?
Nope.
Uh-oh. Is it okay?
Say a sentence.
A sentence.
Yeah, it's still doing it.
Uh-oh.
It's like breaking out and sounding all robot-y.
Ruh-roh, let me...
Whoa, that's weird. Oh, fuck. I guess I'm wrong, Fonzie. They say it sounds fine on stream. But to me, it just like sounds like robot.
Is this better? Can you hear me? Cool J?
I am your robot.
Can you hear me, bro? Uh-oh. Oh, wait, hold up.
And $150 spent on toothpaste and bubble gum. Yeah.
Disconnected.
Can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear me? Oh, God. Technical issues.
Channel switched.
Yo, is this better?
So, man, you sound perfect now.
Oh, I am perfect.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I know that. Just things
Yeah.
happen. Yeah.
Okay, you guys can hear me. Good, we're good. Everything's good.
Sorry about that. Yeah.
Is it just-
I don't know what it was.
Is it just me, or is the stream super laggy? It might just be me on my end.
Seems fine to me. I'm not having problems.
I look laggy. You
Maybe
look
just had, like,
fine.
maybe you just had like a.
Do
I see that. Yeah, you. It's weird because I look fine, and then like for you, it looks kind of like maybe you're having like an internet spike or something.
Uh-oh. Let me, By the way, what? Gaming. Oh, never mind. That's okay. I thought Twitch alerts told me how long you've been following, but it actually tells me how long ago you joined Twitch.
Yeah.
This is really weird. I'm gonna leave Skype and come right back.
Well, there is a way to. Okay.
Well, I think that's why I look weird as fuck.
No, I was saying there is a way to see how long. Because I know Oscar. You know Oscar. He's been following me for over 6 years now.
On Twitch?
Yeah. Because it was Justin.tv when we first made our accounts and followed each other.
Holy shit, really?
Yeah.
That's insane.
And then, so we just did it, and all we did was go to channels and get them to watch Two Girls, One Cup so we could see their reactions. Because we thought it was hilarious and we were in middle school, so we didn't care. And he followed me, and it's been like over 6 years now.
Does this look better? No, it doesn't really look better. Well, that's
I don't think it's that
fucked
big of a
up.
deal.
Yeah, I don't think it's that big of a deal. It does look a bit weird, but I think people can,
Yeah, 6 years. The fuck.
Suck
Yeah,
it
it's
up.
just us knowing each other. He's a brother to me, you know. My brother from another mother.
Okay. Whoa, it's making me sign in? No, it's not.
Yeah. That could be a thing if you didn't update
Updating
Skype. Just doesn't
Skype.
update. Yep.
Oh. Oh. Anyways, okay. What other questions do you have for me?
Fuck.
Let's open it up to everybody too. Like I said, if you have a question in chat, type it out in chat and I will answer it to the best of my ability. If you guys don't have any more questions, I will just tell you what I did. That hasn't really been talked about yet.
Yeah, I want to hear your whole thing. Like, you giving us the story.
Okay, yeah, if you guys don't have questions, that's fine. I'll just tell you how it all went, and we'll get that worked out.
All right, I muted myself.
All right, there we go.
I hope you need to mute yourself.
There we go.
There
All
we
right,
go. Perfect.
I'm laggy still. Oh, you know what? I bet if I restart my my webcam, that would probably work.
Are you going to the
Is that better? No, not really.
TOGA party? What's the TOGA party?
The toga party.
Like, I know I won't be there. I can't be doing this shit.
The toga party? I think he's joking.
Oh. That's another thing I was going to let you know. I don't
think.
know how you want to do it, but definitely the whole dance-off thing, I don't think that's my thing anymore.
Oh, yeah, that's fine, dude.
Moving is not my thing anymore.
That's better. I got it sorted out. There we go.
I was just thinking about that while I was smoking.
You don't think it would fit you? Gaming? Oh, you can't fit into a large? Gaming, if you want to give it to somebody else, you are free to, my friend. So,
Yeah, that's a question. Neko has a great question. Did you see game samples and stuff like that while you were there?
I did. So, I think the funnest game... Two really fun games that I played.
Oh, yeah, and then I was going to ask you, too, because you tweeted about them. You're like, oh, this is going to be a great game to play with a team. And then they're like, oh, I can't wait. I just watched this guy's game, and this is going to be amazing when it comes out. And you tweeted at both of them.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. So, there was a game called Jotun. and it's spelled Jotun. And
Yeah.
you guys might have seen some stuff about it, but it's this entirely hand drawn game. So it's beautiful, dude. It's like absolutely gorgeous, hand drawn, amazing graphics, and it's Zelda-like. It's this top-down kind of RPG. It's only going to be, the guy said it's probably about a 6-hour long game.
Yeah.
Because they're a smaller studio, and with the super intense graphics, it was tough for them to get much longer. But it looks just absolutely gorgeous. And it was fun, man. Like, the only thing that you get to play is a big boss battle. But it's cool because it's this huge guy. You're probably, you're on the screen. You're this tiny little thing on the screen. And this giant is probably 10 times your size. It's crazy. So it's Dark Souls-esque in that way, I guess you could say.
Yeah. Or like you would say like God of War.
Kind of
Yeah,
God of
like-
War. Yep.
Okay.
Yep. Except it's you got to remember it's top down, but it's that scale. It's like that scale.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's fantastic.
And it was fun as fuck, dude. I had a really good time. The guy said there's a bunch of exploration. There's a few boss battles, and
They're probably gonna add content to the bigger it gets.
yeah, and they drew a lot of inspiration from Zelda, which Zelda's classic. Love Zelda. So
Oh, yeah.
really, really fucking cool shit. Jotun, check it out. I think it comes out tomorrow, or it comes out sometime this week.
You didn't get any early access stuff?
That one they had given all their passes out,
Okay.
unfortunately. I
The
did.
mushy butt.
Paladins was the other one that was cool as fuck.
Yeah, that's when you said you can't wait to play with a team.
And it is Team Fortress-esque, Team Fortress style. So you pick a class, and you play that class. And the cool thing is they took elements from other games. So as you level up, it's like you level up live during the battle. Everybody starts at level 1 or level 0 or whatever, and the more shit you do, the more experience you gain, the more kills you get, the more experience you gain during the
So
battle.
it's kind of like a MOBA too.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
So you level up during the battle just like League or something would be. And as you level up, it's kind of like League as well, where you get to choose new abilities. And then the cool thing is you get cards. So they give you 3 cards, and that's what the abilities are based off of, what these cards are. And one ability could be you are a tank. You have extra health.
Okay.
Maybe the next ability is you can heal other people, and then the third ability is you have more endurance to run faster, something like that. And then you choose one of them, and then the next 3 cards come up, and those 3 cards are going to be a little they'll be off of a branch that is coming from your first ability that you chose.
So that has a talent path too, which is really cool.
Yeah, so
Okay.
if you choose to be a healer, it's going to give you more healing style abilities to roll with. And if you want to be a tank, it'll give you more tanky style. If you're just damage dealer, you can choose to just go straight damage dealer if you wanted to. But Paladins, really fun game, cool graphics. Unfortunately, my team sucked. I don't know if any of the other guys had ever played a video game in their life.
Oh my god.
It was bad. I would run
That's why you
in.
put the comment like this is gonna be a great game to play with a good group of dudes.
That's exactly why I
Oh
said
my-
it.
you were, like,
Because
salty, you were, like,
I was, dude, I can't believe how salty I was. I was pissed. For a good 5 minutes. So our game lasted 10 minutes. Everybody, the average game is 20 minutes. The average game. And a
Okay.
long game was more like 25 to 30. Our game lasted 10 minutes. My team was that bad. And
my
I was
God.
so salty because I waited in line for probably 30 minutes to play it. And they just sucked. And then I wanted to play it again on the second day. But the second day was insane. The line was... somebody said they waited 4 hours to play it.
Oh my god.
4 fucking hours. That was insane.
And see, especially in those kind of things, like especially when we're together, we're gonna have to pick and choose. Some things we're not gonna be able to do, but we needed the more important things of meeting people and stuff like that's gonna be outweigh, something like that
Yeah,
as a business thing.
totally. But this would be, if we can get 5 people on a team and we can all communicate, it'll be a good time, dude.
I'll definitely get it, man.
Yeah, and I did get a beta code. Let's see if we can get some extra beta codes. I'd love to give them out to you guys, give one to you, and maybe we can get like a nice little stream team on the action, and we can all play Paladins together. Mm-hmm. But check Paladins out. Cool fucking game. Very excited for it. I didn't play. There is a bunch of games that I just watched because the lines were so fucking stupid long.
There's no reason to just fucking sit there.
Yeah, if you guys saw, I tweeted about that Walking Dead VR game. I left.
That sounds awesome.
I left the line. It was too long. So each person between sitting down and getting up was like 10 minutes, and I had 8 people in front of me. So it was going to be over an hour for me to do that, and that was about the time Man vs. Game was going to come out and shit, so I was like, fuck this. So I never played it. The second day was, oh god, dude, far worse. A line of probably 30 people to try and get into it. So I never even got to see what it looked like, which was sad, but I did get some funny video of what people looked like playing it, which is kind of funny.
I can't wait for you to make this YouTube video.
So
TwitchCon 15.
Yeah, I'm gonna work on the YouTube video. It's nothing great. I don't think I got anything too amazing, but I'll do my best to edit it down and make it quick and funny or something.
Still like, it could be like my experience at TwitchCon,
still
making something like that. It's a great video. People are gonna want to see it. I'm gonna definitely watch it.
So, that was fun. I did try. So there's these new virtual reality glasses, and they're based off of your phone. So your phone, Samsung, iPhone, whatever it is you've got, you place it inside the virtual reality case, and then you download a program, and it somehow understands what's going on around you, and it's like you're in a virtual world, it was
That's
trippy.
Fantastic.
It wasn't, it's on a phone, so the graphics were subpar. You were supposed to be able to talk to each other through the headset, but it was so fucking loud you couldn't really hear anything. But it was pretty crazy. Like, if that's what a phone can do right now, I can only imagine what a computer, your actual, like, something that's set up specifically for VR will do.
That would be fantastic.
So that was cool. I watched people play the new StarCraft Legacy of the Void thing. Joe O's, thanks for the host, brother.
Joe O's the man of the hour.
Oh yeah. I watched the new StarCraft. What else? Oh yeah, I saw people playing the new Rock Band.
I saw a little bit of that too. There was this one group that was about to play again. They're like, oh, we don't have any more time. They all got set up for it, and they just took them off stage.
That's a bummer.
Yeah.
What else was there game-wise? There were some other games, like Wargaming had some stuff, wargaming.net. But it looked like it was just World of War Tanks expansion stuff. So I wasn't super interested in it.
It's not your cup of tea, yeah.
What else? There was a lot of indie games, but they just had such long lines. It was tough for me to take the time to stand in line to play any other games.
Oh, I'll be fucked. I can't. I stand for 5 minutes and I'm like done. So that'll be more your cup of tea, man. I'll be rolling around talking to people like, what's up, dudes? Throwing shirts at them. I'll get a shirt cannon just so I can shoot people with shirts.
Yeah, there's a new Rock Band, Bam. New Rock Band coming at you. What up, kitty? So those were the... Yeah, I think, honestly, next year, there will be more games. I think
it's going to be probably bigger, and I think there's going to be a lot of ticket giveaways.
Yeah, I think there'll be more games saying, oh shit, we could probably pimp our games at this. So more game companies, I wouldn't be surprised if they showed up.
Yeah, Blizzard was there. Now, when Blizzard comes to an event, especially one that just started, and is going to release announcements about their games, that's a big fucking deal. Like, that's a huge deal, because they have BlizzCon and don't give a fuck because they rule the gaming society right now, because they're the biggest fucking company, and nobody can fuck with them. They can do it literally whatever they want. But when Blizzard was there, and that's what it was, the whole StarCraft expansion, and I watched a little bit of it, and then I left because I was like, that's, eh.
Yeah.
But when Blizzard does something like that, that means something, which is pretty fucking awesome, and that legitimately, I think, could have helped them a lot by being like, hey, Twitch is an amazing thing. It's helped a lot of these companies get big by people seeing their games because people watching the streams. So they all should learn to respect Twitch, and Blizzard was even there. That's
Yeah.
fantastic.
Also first year, probably a lot of people were hesitant just because they didn't know exactly what to expect. But
Yeah.
I would say that it was a pretty large success. I don't know what the numbers are of people that showed up. I would be interested to actually find the real numbers. But I have a feeling it's only going to get bigger and better. And I think next year there'll be more companies showing off new games. Oh yeah, Rainbow Six. You can play Rainbow Six there.
Oh yeah, they already have the out. I could get a key
Yeah,
right now. And
yeah.
play.
I mean, there was quite a bit of stuff, but just the amount of people versus the number of things you could do, it was very improportionate, and the lines were just insane. So, oh yeah, Daybreak, they announced new stuff about H1Z1, and then you could wait in line to play H1Z1 on a LAN if you wanted to.
That's pretty cool.
Which was cool. Again, huge fucking line. You could also play Hearthstone. They had a big arena set up for Hearthstone.
I would have probably waited in that line.
Actually, it was cool because I'm sure you would have. What you could do is if you played Hearthstone, it was a huge ladder match, and the winner of the ladder match got to play a pro, and it was Reynad.
Ooh.
It ended up being Reynad.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
And, like, did you make your own deck, or was it just like?
I don't know. I didn't get into it.
Oh my god! Dude,
so I'm not sure.
Especially for the chance to play against Reynad.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
that was cool. I watched a little bit of Reynad playing that guy, and the guy was good too. For what I saw, Reynad was losing, but it was like super early on.
Oh yeah, you never know. Those pros just come up with plays that you're like, what the fuck?
Yeah. Yeah.
I watched Crip last night do a play that was like, he's like at the end of it, like after he did the play and he won the game with it. It was like an RNG play because he had to kill one of his bombs, and if the bomb hit like a 4, or it had to be a 3 or higher, he win the game that turn. And he's like, "Did you spot the fatal?" Like at the end, and he's just looking, smiling. Like, oh my god, he just got fatal. It's
That's
one of
dope.
those like you wouldn't have noticed it, but how he played it was just perfect, and that's why he's professional, you know.
Exactly. All right, so I'll just give you kind of a rundown of how things went. First day was way less crowded. That's when I did a lot of walking around and looking for people to meet and try and hand them t-shirts and get pictures with people. I waited in line for some meet and greets.
Oh, sorry
Man
to
versus
interrupt you.
game.
But guys, by the way, the Nerd Herd episode is not timed, so this could last a lot more than 2 hours.
Yeah, this is just a special TwitchCon edition, so we're just gonna talk until we don't have anything to say anymore. Anyways, yeah, walking around, meeting people. I met Sacriel. Sacriel's he's a huge DayZ streamer, super nice guy, really friendly. Lethal Frag, I met Lethal Frag, who I've only been watching. I think I probably started watching him a month ago. But I started watching him because he has 5 pinball machines, and he has this dope setup where he'll put a camera over the pinball machine. He puts one looking at the backboard of the pinball machine where it keeps your score and stuff, and then another camera looking at him. And it's this elaborate, dope setup, and he just plays pinball, and it's fucking insane.
Awesome.
Yeah, it was really cool. But apparently he's been around for a really long time, since he's one of the OGs from back in Justin TV days.
Oh, nice.
So I met him.
He's like a Summit. Maybe a Summit or a Soda Pop.
Yeah, he's been around forever.
Not as big.
Yeah, not as big. And he's done a lot of stuff. He did cooking shows. I think he was the first person to do a cooking show on Twitch. He plays Hearthstone, actually. He plays quite a bit of Hearthstone too.
Nice.
But he's cool. I met him, really friendly guy, and he ended up winning the Twitch Hall of Fame award for being like what was the award for really? I think you probably see the replay of it, but dude, he was so cool. He was really nice, and it was crazy to see. I didn't know a whole lot about him until I watched the Hall of Fame awards. And
they kind of explained everything about him?
Yeah, it showed his backstory, and it was insane. Like, he grew this massive beard and long hair so he could donate it to Locks of Love. And he did it.
That's fantastic.
He announced it on stream, and then 2 years later, he ended up cutting it. And 2 years later was
awesome.
Yeah, it was really cool. 2 years later was about 2 weeks ago, and I saw him like shave it all off, and I was like, "Whoa, holy shit! I can't believe he shaved all that off."
Yeah.
So that was pretty sweet, and it showed that
he,
whole
like, had it
journey.
all planned, and he did that. That's
Yeah,
fantastic.
so it showed that whole thing, and just how he's evolved as a streamer, which has been pretty fucking cool. And then obviously I met Man vs. Game.
Oh yeah.
First day was the day that I played all the demos, because the second day was just so crowded. It was insane.
At least you had that first day, so where it's like it's better.
Yeah.
Yeah, your chance.
Yeah, and I went and saw a couple different talks, just cool little conferences and stuff. But they were timed so weird. It would be like an hour long, and then they would have another talk scheduled 30 minutes into that talk, and you would have to decide which one you wanted to go to, if you wanted to leave
so it's
one
kinda
early.
Like one of those things, really, like we have a whole bunch. They kind of probably overplanned it.
I think they did, yeah, and they didn't really. I wish they gave us more time on the show floor that day, because it closed at 6, and it could have easily gone till 8 or 9, and I think people would have been happy. So checked all that stuff out, and second day started with the Invitational, and I watched the Invitational live right behind the players for the first round, right behind Ninja, which was cool because he won.
The first round.
And then the second round, I went up to the big theater where they were showing it with the shoutcasters, and they had like multiple camera views and multiple things going on, so you could see, exactly what was going on, which is cool. I think they have a spectator mode in H1Z1 now, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
So you can fly around and watch what people are doing.
I haven't seen that yet, but that was a very cool concept what they had.
Yeah, I think that's supposed to be in the game, if I remember correctly.
I have something about one of those announcers. I don't know which one, but definitely said, "Oh, there's Summit," and then Summit died by the. I'm sure you saw it where he was in the truck and the other guy jumped out of the truck with a pistol and killed Summit.
Dude. You know who that was? That was Ninja.
Yeah,
It was disgusting.
I know that was disgusting, but the guy was even like, there you go, that's Summit. He's all just loud, like not really a streamer. And he said it like, and then today somebody asked Summit like, why didn't you win? And he's like, you got to think about it. A lot of these guys playing on the Invitational play this as a main game. Like it'd be like the same equivalent as if they threw them guys into a game with Summit at CS:GO. It would just be ridiculous. He's played CS. He's played Counter-Strike for 15 years. He would just wreck these people. But like, so it's like, yes, Summit didn't do as good as he would like to. And then the second round, he said he did fantastic, but he was hitting that rock, and that's what then he ended up getting killed.
Oh yeah,
because he got one clicked. But it just wasn't his odds. Like his odds weren't that good. But don't ever fucking say Summit sucks or like he's just loud, because Summit has still, to this day, I've watched Summit play H1Z1, a game that he doesn't main, and just fucking destroy people.
See, I didn't hear any of that on the first round because I wasn't there.
That was the first round too, because they were talking about this.
Right, he died almost. Yeah, he died within 5 minutes probably. It was quick.
Yeah, Ninja jumped out of the truck with a pistol.
No, here's what he did. This is what he did, dude, and this was mad props. When I saw him do this, I was like, oh shit, this guy could win. So Summit was chasing Ninja for a long time in the truck, and Ninja was like trying to just get away. He wasn't having any of it. And finally, he got to a point where Summit flew in front of him, and he was just like, all right, I'm going to shoot at him. So instead of getting out, he switched over. While the car was still following Summit, he switched over to the passenger seat and just picked him off from the passenger seat and then jumped back into the driver's seat. It was badass, dude. I was
that's funny, because if you watch Sticky Fingers, the Asian dude that fucking won the invitation.
Yeah,
like
he
won 3 rounds the first day. In a row.
Oh shit! Really?
He got first place 3 times.
That's
in a row.
insane.
And then he was third place the game Ninja won, and then I think they said he came in like first or second the next game or something. I don't know. But that's the guy that was the last guy that got picked. Remember, he had over 1,600 hours, and that's one of the moves he did. Like
I remember it.
Dude.
Yep.
He switched to the
suite and he shot him out the seat. Yeah, out the side with the shotgun.
That shit was crazy.
Yeah, that's what Ninja did. It was cool. I was impressed. But yeah, watch the Invitational. I really wanted to see it, and holy shit, it lived up to the hype. It was fucking awesome. It really makes me want to play it. In fact, I'm gonna stream H1Z1 after Nerd Herders tonight.
Nice.
And then what else? So I did that. I went and checked out a couple more talks. then I walked around the show floor and saw how fucking insanely packed it was. And said, fuck this. Went and got a beer. And they had this cool free play area where they had all these old school arcade games.
Mm-hmm.
So I grabbed a beer, played some arcade games, and waited for a couple more talks to happen. It was I spent a lot of days, or a lot of the second day, in conferences and talks because there were some good ones.
Did you see the one with Soda Poppin' and Summit?
Yep, I saw. Well, not the whole thing.
I saw like 5 minutes of it because there was a video on YouTube.
Yeah, I watched the end of it, and that was cool. I talked to some guys from XSplit about the issues I've been having with it so far. It seems like it's helped a lot, which is cool as fuck. And then that night was the after party, so that was a good time. I got some quality time with Sour Kool-Aid Show at the after
you keep
party.
Talking about what y'all talking because you keep saying Sour Kool-Aid Show. I've never even heard of him. And he's saying, so what y'all talk about? How would that go?
It was like a conversation I would have with you. It was like if I ran into you and we're just like, hey, what's up? And we just started talking. That's what was cool about it. I felt bad because I interrupted. He was talking to somebody that was with him, and I kind of interrupted. I was like, hey, Cooligans, because that's what he calls his followers, Cooligans. And I was like, hey, what's up, Cooligans? And I just cheersed him, and I was like, shit, dude, so sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. And I was walking away. He's like, oh, dude, come back, let's talk. Nice. I was like, oh, okay. And he just asked me if I was drinking, because I just had a Coke. And that's when I was like, oh, yeah, I brought in my own whiskey, because fuck this shit. And he's like, yeah, it's crazy expensive. And then we talked, I asked him about his stream, because he has comedians on there all the time. I asked him how it goes, if it's awkward, without them having an audience and that kind of stuff. And it just kind of rolled into just us talking. And, we talked a little bit about Man vs. Game. I was like, hey, man, tell Man vs. Game he needs to stream a bit more. I'm not fucking subscribing to him for nothing because Man vs. Game hasn't been streaming at all. Yeah. I was like, yeah, let him know I said that. And, I was just joking around with him and shit, like he was a good buddy. So, yeah, we just had a good conversation and chatted for 20 or 30 minutes. I don't even know how long it was. It was a little while. So that was cool. And that was a lot of the experience was honestly, I went to lunch and I met random dudes at lunch. I was the only one at a 3-person or a 4-person table. These 3 dudes were looking for a table. I was like, hey guys, come pop a squat with me.
People I just followed?
Yeah. And I was like, hey, nice. Pop a squat with me. They ended up all being streamers and we had some really good we talked for probably an hour and a half and just had lunch and just shot the shit about games and stuff. Waiting in lines was a big part of the experience. And you just meet people in line all the time. You're just like, what's up? I like this, I like that. Cool shirt, whatever it is. I randomly would run into people like Elohim. If you guys have never seen Elohim, he's a pretty hilarious streamer. He got proposed to. His girlfriend proposed to him at TwitchCon, which was crazy. So I went up to him and was like, dude, congrats on getting proposed to. That's crazy. And chatted with him for a while. There was 5 of us that all were just talking to Elohim. I gave him a shirt. And, that was probably a good 30, 45 minutes. And, you just see random people walking around and just be like, hey, what's up? And then talk to them for a couple minutes. And then, kind of continue on. So it's a really, even though nerds are supposed to be antisocial and shit, it was a total social event. Yeah, the whole thing was just a social event.
You're fucking in a place surrounded by the people that do the same thing you do. It's not like me at work where I'm trying to explain this and that's stupid. Why would anybody want to play video games? Because these are all guys that drink and watch football and say fucking shooting guns and playing sports is the only thing in life, or going to the gym. So it's I'm kind of out of place here. But I know when we live together, it'll be a chill as fuck because we know what we do and we love what we do. And that's what's so rare too. We both have the same dream. And if you find that, guys, if you ever have a dream and you find somebody on that same path, hook up with them. I mean, fuck them. No,
in the butt.
But
wherever you can.
And try to follow the dream together because it's going to be so much more as a supportive thing, and it helps with the dream, and y'all have different qualities that can help push that dream further, and it's always fantastic to have teamwork. So, teamwork makes the dream work.
Okay, so I forgot I have this on my phone. There's a pedometer built into the iPhones, so it keeps track of how far you've walked. Yesterday, was the least amount I walked.
Because it was Sunday.
Because it was Sunday and it was over. I walked about 6 miles, just kind of cruising around San Fran and doing shit.
On Sunday?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
On Saturday, I walked about 7 miles. On Friday, I walked like 9 miles. So
that's insane.
There you go. A shit ton of walking as well. I don't know how accurate the pedometers are. I'm sure they're not 100% accurate in your pocket.
They do pretty good.
But it's, you can expect a lot of walking. That's you spend a shit ton of your time. You're almost on your feet the entire time. You're always standing and walking. You can just expect that at a con. So there's a shit ton of time spent doing that as well. But yeah,
fantastic.
That was really about it. I went and stopped at some bars, got some drinks, hung out with some people out, grabbing dinner or lunch, and that was pretty much the experience. It was fun. Cats up. I would chat with people. I would go up to the bar and chat with people up there, grab a beer, and just kind of relax for a bit, get off your feet for a few minutes and drink a beer. And there's a smoking section up there, so it's always fun to go talk with smokers, because smokers are super social people.
Yeah,
and a lot of times they're kind of crazy.
Marijuana. I feel like marijuana is a very social drug.
Oh, totally.
And so yeah, it's
until you get too high and everybody's just super awkward.
And see, that's my thing though. I'm definitely gonna have to sneak some with me when I go to fucking TwitchCon next year or whatever, because I'm gonna have to smoke a few before I'm okay, there's a lot of people, and that's gonna be insane for me. First off,
Yeah. So honestly, guys, if you are all going to TwitchCon next year, I will be there.
We're meeting up.
I'm really counting on Cool J being there.
Oh.
Honestly, I'm hoping Cool J is sitting in my lap on the plane to TwitchCon.
Yep.
And I'm curious to see if they move cities, if they stay in San Fran, or if they're gonna bounce around every year.
I think that'd be cool if they moved.
I hope they do. I really do. I hope they do, and I hope next year it comes to Denver.
Oh, that'd be amazing. Then it would definitely be 420 Plays at TwitchCon.
Oh, yeah.
2016. That's exactly the title I would have on my thing. 420 Plays at TwitchCon 2016.
Yes. So if it's in Denver, guys, talk to me. Talk to me. We'll get things hooked up, and if you guys want to get stoned as fuck, we'll get stoned as fuck. I will show you guys the ropes. I'll take you to all the hot places in Denver. We'll get the best foods. If I'm in a spot that I can throw down some rooms or at least a floor to sleep on, and you're cool with it, I will absolutely help you out in that regard as well.
Favors.
Yeah, sexual favors.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
Want to stay on my floor? Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's it, guys. Not much else to tell you. Let's see. Is there anything crazy or weird or special that happened? There wasn't as many cosplayers as I thought there would be. I was a little disappointed by that. There were some crazy complex cosplayers that had full suits. I was impressed by. Anything else?
So what would you say, what was the best cosplay?
I don't know what they were, dude. I think they're Japanese animation stuff. Okay, and I don't know what they are.
You're not really.
I didn't. Oh, there was an Amumu costume that was dope. There was a dude. Nice. Okay. He was Christmas Amumu or whatever. Mm-hmm. He had the big red box for his head, the big red Christmas box. You know which Amumu I'm talking about?
Yeah, no, I know exactly what you're
talking about. He had a giant red Christmas head box, and then he was this total green mummy, and he was dragging fucking bandages behind him and shit. That was probably the most.
Regift Amumu. Neko would know. He plays a lot.
There you go. Regift Amumu. Yeah, that was pretty cool. And then there was some crazy Japanese animation looking metal kind of Gundam suits or something. Mm-hmm. I don't know what the fuck they were, but they were complex as fuck, and I was very impressed.
Well, that's fantastic.
Yeah, it was cool. That was about it. I mean, I think one of the craziest things I saw was the H1Z1 Invitational, watching Ninja win right in front of me. Coolest person I met was Man vs. Game.
I'm so glad I got to see you got that on video and I got to see the tweet because that was awesome.
Yeah, I was just like, damn, that's insane.
He like got up and they were giving crap. They're like, oh man, that takes a low blow for those.
What
PC
up,
gamers.
crazy?
It's like I was thinking to myself like, okay, they said, yeah, all those PC gamers out there. Oh, what happened? It's like, wait a minute. You gotta think about this guy. This guy's a professional Halo player. This is Ninja, and he's a professional at a video game, and especially an FPS. What is H1Z1? It's an FPS. Yes, it's a different concept because you use mouse and keyboard, but you can use controller. That doesn't mean he wouldn't be good at it, which he proved he was. So
yeah, and that's what's crazy. He's a console player.
Yeah,
he's a console professional, and I don't know what kind of hours he's put in on H1Z1, but he looked like he had been playing since it started.
Oh yeah, and fucking even Summit. I was watching the day before, like while I was watching your stream. He was saying how like you gotta think about it, guys. I literally like played like 1 or 2 games before, like in the past couple weeks before it happened, and then I didn't play much, and then I wasn't really playing. So it's like I kind of went in fresh. Some of these guys literally played nonstop until it started, and then they went straight to the event after a game, and like we're ready to go.
All right, man, pull Summit's penis out of your butt.
It's the truth though. Summit's awesome. Where was Man vs. Game? I didn't see him playing H1Z1.
No, he doesn't.
Oh.
He wouldn't do it.
I'm just kidding. Yeah, I know. But I'm sorry.
Actually, it was funny. Mrs. Violence, she had never played it before.
Are you serious?
She was there. She jumped in. That was her first time ever playing H1Z1.
Did she get any kills or?
No, she never got a kill. But
I think the funniest thing, soda popping, Waffle, like 10 seconds of the game.
Waffle kills him.
Waffle stomps him.
Yep, that was hilarious. Especially since Waffle is terrible at the game, and I know Soda Poppin plays it quite a bit.
Well, Soda Poppin plays it quite a bit, and he's like amateur. I wouldn't say he's great at it, but he's decent. He's gotten a lot. He's better than me, I would say. And but just the fact that, and of all people, Soda Poppin's the biggest like the like herder of plebs is Soda Poppin. So that he was probably like salty as fuck as soon as it happened. It's so great.
Yeah, Lyric was the most pissed off person when he got killed. He was salty.
Oh, he was pissed off.
Oh, dude, he was salty.
You saw him? You were there?
Yeah.
Like how? Like
he was 2 rows. Verbal? He was so. They set it up so it was like a row, and then there would be computers on one side, and then on the other side, computers facing those. So he was like 3 rows away. So he wasn't super close, but when we saw him lose, he stood up and he started walking away, and people were like, "Oh, Lyric! Oh no!" And he was just like, "Fuck!" And just like, just walks up to the waiting area and was just stomping the whole way. He was pissed.
That's awesome. I've told you he's a younger dude, and that's why I'm not like into him that much. But he does have a thing with the little kids. Just say that. But Lyric's cool. I have no he's a cool dude. But
not a thing like Jared from Subway. Not that kind of a thing.
You never know. I don't know. I'm not making any accusations. I gotta pee. I'll be right back.
All right. What else? I don't know. That was a lot of it, guys. I walked around San Francisco a lot on Sunday and just had a really good time checking out the city. And I walked by the bay, got to see where the Giants play. Drank I drank a lot of beers because it was Sunday, and I just bounced from bar to bar watching football games and would just get a beer here and a beer there, checking out new places. So I just had like a drunk day Sunday walking around San Francisco, which was a pretty good time. It was fun. Yeah, Neko, there was people that did that. Did I inject crack? No. I did not. If I had some with me, I would have considered it. I would have probably smoked it, since that's the preferred method of taking crack. No, I didn't see where the 49ers play. I walked down by the bay where the Giants play. Not the New York Giants, the San Francisco Giants baseball.
Ooh.
Baseball. But yeah, so I had a blast, guys, and really I hope I can see all of you at the next TwitchCon.
That's the dream.
I definitely recommend going, so start saving your pennies now. And let's all fucking meet up. Let's all have a blast. It would be amazing to see everybody there. It would
They are
guaranteed be fun.
Angry Bird shorts, by the way.
Are those shorts or are they boxers?
They are shorts, I promise.
Oh.
Like, I can give y'all a preview. See what I can do. Alright. Angry Birds.
That's hilarious.
They're definitely shorts.
Look at that crotch shot, everybody. Hells yeah!
That's what gets us the views right there.
Oh, shit. So, yeah, if you guys have no more questions, that is the special edition of Nerd Herders TwitchCon 2015.
Successful and amazing.
So keep a lookout. I'll announce on Twitter when I'm finished with my YouTube video. Maybe I should do that instead of stream tonight. Fuck. I really want to stream. I'll probably stream H1Z1 for a little bit. So I'll stick around. I'll be streaming H1Z1 after this.
That was a crotch shot.
Are you going to bed? What are you doing?
I might be able to play one game with you, but I'm fucking already like super exhausted.
Yeah.
Like, I'm done.
Are you up early in the morning?
Well, I mean, I'm always up early. It's just like fucking, I don't know. I'm just drained.
Yeah.
I'm not doing anything.
Okay, guys, check out Cool J Punk. He's my amazing counterpart over here on this side. He's Cool J Punk on Fonzai. I mean, he's Cool J Punk on Twitch.
On Fonzai.twitch.tv.
Yeah, he's Cool J Punk on Twitch. He is at Cool J Punk.
We gotta make Fonz J Punk, and then we'll fucking.
That'll be our multi-stream.
Yep, Fonz J Punk.
At Cool J Punk on Twitter. I am Fonzai. If you're here and you enjoy the show, toss a follow. You can follow me on Twitter at FonzaiTV. Why did I make it at FonzaiTV?
Yeah.
I'm stupid. That's why.
Because we are the next thing. TV will die and it'll be streaming.
Yeah, I don't know why I put TV. That was dumb as fuck.
I think it was a good idea.
Johnny goes deeper. I'm his boyfriend, so indeed we're going on a date together.
You know it.
Dirty bastard. Oh, Johnny, did you get your computer? Did you talk to Johnny?
No, he's just been streaming fucking off his Xbox One.
Oh, okay. Well, before I left, I was recommending computers for him.
Yeah.
I didn't know he was. I just followed you. I followed you, Johnny. Shit. Any shoutouts? Anything you want to say?
Yes, there's some shoutouts. I'm working on it right now.
Okay.
This is definitely something y'all guys need to check out. Like I said before, Undie Squad is definitely a thing. I'm sure Fonzai will be a part of it soon if you would like to partake.
Only if it's edible undies.
Oh yes. Undie Squad's basically me and two of my best friends, Oscar and Fricker, making stupid fucking videos and put them on Facebook. This is one of them, and if y'all like it, please like and subscribe and share it on Facebook. This is just a stupid video about Clicker Heroes and me confessing that I've spent real money on that game.
It's funny.
So it's pretty funny.
I can attest, it's pretty hilarious.
Yes, and then you have your Facebook already. Oh, your YouTube? Yeah. Make sure to check out the videos, guys. There's one video that has like 60 plus views. That's our main one. That was actually what started the whole thing, because it was me and Doug is where I got the double kill with the bow, which is awesome. And then make sure, guys, to check out Fonzai's YouTube. Like you said before, there it is right there. Subscribe, like some videos. Check out his LSD experience. Fantastic, emotional video. I loved it. And yeah, that's my shoutouts. I love you guys. You guys are awesome.
Hells yeah. Oh, also, guys, let's see. Gaming, let me know in Twitch messages what you want to do with the shirt. And Joe, I don't know if you're still here. I'm sure you heard me. Just a reminder
for Cambam to send you the address.
Okay, Cambam, you send me your info then. What a nice guy. And I'll look into what I can do about other shirts, guys. I want to get them to you, but it just doesn't make sense to have an online store at this point. So maybe we can work something out. I'll think about ways we can do it. Roz, if you're still around, I don't think you are. Let's try and get a day set for making our characters and getting D&D going. And look out for that, guys. We're going to have a D&D game soon. Yep. I will let you know on Twitter when. I'm hoping it's this weekend, but it might not be till next weekend.
You never know.
Otherwise, again, follow Cool J Punk.
Oh, follow Fonzai.
Follow Fonzai. And
Guy's a damn
thank you
genius.
so much for hanging out and being here. I love you all. You are amazing. There's Joe. Joe, send me your info for info for the shirt, and we'll get that sent out to you. Otherwise, I love you all. Yes, D&D, the actual game.
Oh, what do we got? We got XXXBAXAXXXO. Thank you for being here. Socrats. Thank you for being here. Smushy Butts. Shadow Company 1. Shadow Base. Basil. Rankin 19. Oath of Argos. Nuke Fugget 24. Neko. Johnny Go Deeper. Joe O's. Hergis 1. Goon 3RO. Fuzz D3. I'm sorry. Craze the best. Capped Crow 1. Big Boobs. Mercury Pants 1.
Big
9. Game the Good Life. Cool J Punk, Cam Bam, Fonzai, and a special thanks goes out to Monster Cat and Moobot for being here.
Monster Cat Moobot!
Awesome.
By the way,
And
Monster Cat was at TwitchCon.
Oh yeah, Monster Cat was there.
Yeah.
He had a special Monster Cat thing for TwitchCon.
Hells yeah. I love you guys so much. Stick around. I am going to end the stream, and then I will restart it and come at you with some H1Z1 for a little bit tonight.
Awesome.
So stick around, guys, if you want to. If not, get the fuck out of here.
And Crazy the Best, you're awesome. Thank you for that.
Yeah. Hell yeah. You guys are amazing. And we'll see you real soon. Much love, guys. Yes! Amazing, amazing.